There we go. All right, guys, what is going on to all, possibly one of you that are here? Right, Cor, thanks for popping in early, man. It's weird. So I went to set the, send the Discord announcement. I know I really should have a schedule, but the reality is when you work full time and you have other things to take care of, it's like really hard for me to like have that set and be like, I can totally adhere to that. If this was all I was doing, then I'd have no problem. It'd be super easy, but it is what it is. Dusty, what's going on, man? Hopefully everything sounds good, guys. I know we always have that issue. I always ask that. Listen, today we're gonna be doing hopefully a quick-ish build. I wanted to try to build you know, you guys remember in Super Mario World, right? You fight Bowser at the very end, and he has that little like, it's like a little smiley face propeller thing that he's in. Anyways, I wanted to build that. I thought it'd be kind of fun. So, I sound excellent. That sounds like a lie. That sounds like a lie. One thing I gotta do actually while I'm here is I gotta check my goddamn. I gotta check a few things here, folks. I'm not self-conscious. I want you guys to not have a shitty time. Okay, so the other thing that I want to announce, so do you guys remember, now there's only like 2 of you here, so I'm not going to probably repeat this too many times, but do you guys remember a while ago, and Dusty, you probably are the only person that's going to remember this. So a little while ago, I was like, oh, I have an exciting announcement, and I didn't really fully say what it was. Remember? I was like, oh, you know, I might be working with a company or whatever, right? Essentially, we're going to have a, I don't know if I call it it's a sponsorship. We have a sponsor, okay? So, I have an affiliate link for these guys. Unfortunately, it all got set up where we missed the Black Friday stuff, which sort of sucks, but that's okay. But they are officially tied to Terraria, okay? And they are shipping me out like a kind of a care package. They found me. So I as you guys know, I feel like a lot of times in my head, I'm like, oh, I need to be like a really big streamer to get like anyone to give a shit about me. The other thing is because I'm in gaming and in Terraria specifically, there's not really a lot of Terraria stuff out there that I can, like, that comes to mind. So they do some really, really cool stuff, okay? Like t-shirts, they have this little like Zenith keychain that apparently sells out all the time. So send me one of those too. So they're sending me a bunch of t-shirts, I think, and so I don't know what else they'll send. I'm not sure what's in the actual box. But I also have an affiliate code, so it's pretty cool, okay? I'm gonna probably share that with you guys later. And like, again, I don't know if people are gonna be super interested. I just thought it'd be kind of neat. It's the first time I've seen something that's like actually related to my content that I've been interested in. Like I've gotten like Raid Shadow Legends. I'm like, no, I don't care, okay? It's really not that exciting to me. But I will show you guys the store. I will then share the link down the road. Once I get the package, I'll do an unboxing video or stream, whatever. And then I'm also planning on doing like a video where I'll actually like do it for them. So they're sponsoring me. They're paying me like, I think it's like, I get like $100 for the video. I didn't charge them like anything. I don't really care that much. I think it's also the first time I've taken on a sponsor that I've actually been like, okay, like this is an interesting like thing to do. So we'll see what happens. But I'm gonna quickly go to their Terraria collection. So here, check this out. This is what they have. This is the company. It's called 86. Okay, that's them. So they have a bunch of stuff. Actually, their stuff is still on sale apparently. Oh well, shit. Well, not all of it actually, just the shirts. But anyways, so that's the one. I'm gonna make like a link or something in my stream elements or whatever that like allows that to be updated. Now, I don't know how long I'll be promoting these or working with these guys. I think for now, I'm probably going to just do like, you know, an affiliate link here and there for people who are interested. It's not something I'm going to push super hard. I'm not interested in, you know, making whatever. I think I get like, it's like 8 or 10% or something on the sale. It's nothing. Like if you guys buy a t-shirt that's like $30, I will make $3, which is great. But you know, let's be honest. Yeah, they do all kinds of games. But see, the thing with them that's interesting is they're officially licensed by the people they work with. So they are like, they work with Relogic, right? So they're not just like, oh, we have shirts. Like this is official with Terraria, which is really cool. It's quite cool. They do it with like Street Fighter and other stuff too. So again, if there's games where you're like, of course you can buy other things. It's not like I only get like something from Terraria specifically. But what I'm waiting to do is actually get the t-shirts and like the stuff and be like, oh, okay, this is kind of cool. And then see if the quality of the t-shirts are any good and that kind of stuff. I'll probably wear them for like, you know, the gym or something, and really kind of try to beat them up. So we'll see. I don't know. Point is, I wanted to just quickly announce it because it is something that we're doing. It is pretty cool. I'm not sure what will happen with this longer term. It would be really cool to have, like, you know, YouTube videos where I can be like everyone else. I'm like, this video is sponsored by, you know, that'd be kind of nice. It'd be kind of nice. So yeah, no, Dusty, listen, I'm not either. I just think it's cool. So again, I'm not expecting to make much money off of something like this, but it's like I said, it's very interesting to finally see something I'm like, oh, like this is actually like related to what I'm doing, right? And they reached out to me. So I was like, you know what? This looks great. I was like, this is cool. And we'll see what happens. Maybe they'll give me like a special discount for you guys too, which would be cool. But again, if you're not into buying it, you don't buy it. It's fine. You're not going to hurt my feelings. I'll have it on a couple of my YouTube videos, possibly, I think, just so people can kind of get some cool merch. The reality is, it's like, I might have better outreach on YouTube, like on my videos, if someone happens to click the link. I don't want to be dropping it in my videos regularly. So like the video we posted today, as an example, I don't want to be like, hey guys, buy, like, it's up to me how I decide to promote it. So how long I do it and what I like, what benefit there is, I'm not sure. I'm not really expecting a lot, but I just think it'd be it's kind of nice to finally feel like, oh, like I've finally, you know, joined the ranks of like YouTube people, you know? So to me, it feels like it's something, you know? I mean, listen, it's the internet. There's always stickers with big titty anime girls, okay? That's just the way it is. That is like 90% of the internet. Last I checked, you know, like, that's what I've been informed, okay? Hey, Lovitz, what's going on? I've summoned you? No. That was Dusty. That was Dusty. I listen. Like, what we were saying, Lovitz, is we have I have a sponsorship that I was kind of cluing in on a few weeks ago. So it's sort of like official. So we'll see what happens, but it's like, you know, they sell like t-shirts and stuff, and like their Terraria, like they are licensed like directly through Relogic, which is great. So they're like, actually, it's not some dude making random t-shirts. It's kind of cool. They also have like keychains and other stuff. So anyways, the point is, it's not like my own store or anything like that. It's some other thing. I'm just gonna be like, have an affiliate link down the road. I'll get some small kickback on that or whatever, but it's gonna be cool because, like I was saying, I can kind of go in and be like, ooh, I'm a sponsored YouTuber, so I'll feel like I've made it slightly. Yeah, oh, hey, sir, what's going on? All the way from YouTube. Yeah, why not? Include the links in the descriptions and cards of videos. I see, this is the thing though, Sarah, so this is a good point. For how long, right? So, like, there's no contract that I've, like, labeled out with them. I just said, listen, I'll make a video. You guys can sponsor that video. You can pay me, like, $100 for a video. It's, like, it's peanuts. Like, most people, when they do, like, a 30-second video, they do, like $2,000 or some nonsense. Like, it depends on the size of the channel and the reach. I was like, I don't care about that. I was like, I just want to have something that actually is relevant to the product. I also haven't gotten they're going to send me a care package. We're going to see what happens, okay? So the point is, I'm just hoping to get stuff that's kind of cool and, like, you know, test them out and sort of give you guys my thoughts on. So I will do an unboxing video. It could be kind of cool. Also, Sarah, just in case you're wondering, we are multi-streaming. So if you hear me talking to either Dusty or Rycor or someone named Lovitz, they're all on Twitch. So I have two chats open. It's very hard for me to do. I have the two chats open, so I am talking to people both on Twitch and on YouTube. So again, apologies, but yes. Yeah, the t-shirts look good. I actually think the t-shirts look pretty cool. The Destroyer one in particular to me is cool, but see, they have a blue one, the home base one, that I think is like appropriate for me because it's like building related. So I thought it was pretty freaking cool. Now, granted, they are on sale right now, I think. So like, I think normally they're like Canadian, they're like $35 or $36 or whatever it is. I don't know exactly what that converts to, but at any point, it's still a t-shirt, right? So it's kind of like, do you really need one? Like, I'm not gonna be pushy with this stuff, but they have some other stuff. And eventually, I was hoping they'd eventually get like plushies. That'd be dope. That'd be dope. Yeah, exactly, Sarah. There's Lovitz. We're at Real Tom is schizophrenic. I'm not schizophrenic. There are people on both sides, okay? Anyways, that's the announcement for that, guys. I will have a link, an affiliate link. They already gave me one. I can share it with you guys, actually. You guys don't have to do this, but let me see if I can get it. Nope, that's not it. Where the hell is this? Yeah, here we go. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna put this in the chat here. I think that should, I don't know if that will go on the Twitch one or just the YouTube one. So I'll do them both. There you go. Okay, so there you go, guys. That is my, and the funny thing is they initially gave me a link. I'm like, oh, can you give me a link with my own like thing at the end? So isn't that kind of cool? I love it. I think it applies to everything. So I think it's not just Terraria merch, right? Mine applies to everything. I just like the stuff I'll be getting from them and the stuff I'll be interested in is the Terraria stuff because it's like they have like Street Fighter. So I'm just like, for me, I'm like, it feels channel appropriate. And they have like, again, they have a couple of things that have like are building related, right? Like they have one t-shirt that's building related, which I was like, this is pretty cool. So if you guys go on the site, go check it out. Like you don't have to buy anything, or but like you have that link, that affiliate link. I think I don't know if it gives you an additional discount or if it just goes to me. I'm gonna try to work with them to get an additional discount for you guys, where it's like I'll be like, man, instead of my 8%, just like give me 5 and add another 5 on discount or something. I don't know. Like I'd like to figure out a way to make it like cheaper for you guys because like I don't know, it's like fun shit to buy. You can buy it for yourself, you can buy it for gifts, that kind of stuff. So Christmas is around the corner. All right. The homeworld, see, I agree. I think the homeworld one, the home base one, at first glance, it does not look like Terraria. But if you look at it closely, it's literally the guide at the bottom level. You know, your character's walking in with his loot bag. They have the Eyes of Cthulhu running around the background. You have the merchant, and then you have the nurse. Like, comparatively, yes, the other ones are much more obvious, especially the Destroyer and the, well, they're only those two, but like the Eye of Cthulhu one I like, and the Destroyer one I like. But you know, it's whatever, right? Like, and they have like a little Zenith keychain, they got a little Moon Lord sticker, they got a poster. Like the poster to me probably won't do much with it, but like, these are the kinds of things. Like, there's just some cool stuff, right? So it's like, I'm not saying that you have like these are the only options or whatever, but it's just it's interesting, okay? It's interesting. Monster Hunter World, yeah, they have all kinds of stuff. I forget, like, I don't know exactly what they have, but like I said, they're officially licensed with these guys. That's my understanding from what I've read and seen. So they have, I don't know if they're, what collections they have. They have, okay, they have Tekken, Code Vein, Shin Megami Tensei, I don't know what these are, Terraria, Soul Calibur, Mega Man 11, they have Street Fighter, Persona 4, Monster Hunter World, Skullgirls, Persona 5, Killer Instinct, Lethal League, Smite, Guilty Gear, BlazBlue, whatever that is. So there's stuff I don't know, obviously, but like, again, anything you buy using the code, buy whatever. Like, I'm not trying to force you guys to do anything. I'm just saying it's there. I get a tiny little kickback, but also I'm hoping to eventually get some stuff and get a chance to review it. I will do an unboxing video. I'll do it on stream, and I'll make a video out of it. And hopefully it gives you guys some better insight into like what it is we're working with, right? So, anyways, that said, enough of that. Let's get into let's get into the actual game. Let's see if I have to, as always, redo this nonsense. Or it's going to tell me it doesn't detect my video card and I have to do this whole thing. Probably will, that's my guess. It's been doing it all the time. So, anyways. There it goes. What a surprise. So let's go ahead and have to deal with this nonsense. What a pain in the butt this is. I gotta say. Oh, what was that? I heard something. That sounded like money. Someone gave me money. I actually can't see what that was. Let me go and check. Oh, love it. Thank you for the Prime, dude. You don't have to do that. You can literally use your Prime on anyone, guys. Don't need to use it here. I do appreciate it, but yeah. We're averaging like 1 sub every like 2 weeks. Maybe. It's good. I'm making big money, boys. Big money. Where is this stupid... Oh, this is so annoying. I don't know why it keeps doing this. Okay. And we relaunch. At least I know how to fix the problem. Okay, I have to do... So, Lovitz, you know what? You're right. I have to do a lot of things with the channel. Like, in general. Like, I just need, like... I need different things. I actually made some other emotes that I was going to use, I think, for YouTube. Or sorry, little badges, I should say. But I didn't know if that would reset for people. I was also going to make... Okay. Let me... It says it can't sync. Oh, that could be a problem. Warning, Steam is unable to sync your Terraria save with Steam Cloud. Well, luckily I'm not really worried about the cloud, so... The dog emote would be good. Well, the thing with the emotes, man, is like, I'm just, like, to get emotes, like, I have to get someone to make them, right? So, oh, hold on. Is Steam not saying I'm online? Is that what's going on? No, I am online. No, it says there's no connection. Okay. That's fine. We'll just figure, we'll let this do its thing. Steam has been really weird lately. Yeah, but so that downtime, Lovitz, is when I'm editing or I'm working or anything else, living my life. So again, I'd have to pay someone to do an emote series for me. I think it could be kind of fun. I could also make my own video ones. I just got to spend time, but it's like, you know, maybe when I'm like in the holidays when I'm off or something, I'll find some time. But we'll see. Oh, hold on, guys. Someone's at my doorbell. I didn't even hear it. All right, one sec, guys. I gotta go check my door. Didn't your friend make the previous ones? Yes, yeah. Alcohol had made them. But I'd have to get them done quick. Is the thing. If I do decide to do them, right? Let's see if Toria is actually gonna launch today. That would be awesome. Boo, boo. All right, Toria will eventually launch, guys. I will be right back. One sec. Well. What fortuitous timing. Guess what just arrived, guys? I wonder what it could be. I did not think this was gonna arrive. This is exactly what we were just talking about. Go friggin' figure. Alright. So we're here. We're gonna go ahead and unbox this thing, guys. So this is from 86. This is what I was talking about. They are the guys that are gonna be, well, I guess sponsoring a video or this one, depending if we're on YouTube or whatever. So let's get into this. So this is gonna have a couple of different things. I assume a few t-shirts. I think that keychain is gonna be there. So I'm really excited to open this and see what we got. So let's just dive in, shall we? Well, how the turntables turn. I know you guys can't see this, but I'm gonna. I don't want to actually break it because I may need to, you know, I don't know if I gotta send stuff back or what the deal is now. I gotta say, I can't remember the last unboxing I did on this channel. Not here. I don't know. I think I was streaming it. The last unboxing I did was when I got this chair. Like 2 years ago? It was a while. Anyways, so pardon me if my unboxing skills are rather limited. Let me back up a bit. I don't know if you guys can still hear me from all the way back there, but whoa. Okay. Okay, let's start with the basics. Okay? I know what you're thinking. Nothing special. That's a very shiny object. It's like, ugh! You can't see shit. Look at that. That's how good quality this sticker is. Anyways, so this is the 86 one. It's kind of cool. You know? I don't know where I'll use this, but you know, it's shiny. I'll give it that. Aw, that's so nice of them. Look at this. So you know, you get stuff sent from a company, right? Look at what it says on the back. Oh no, you're not gonna be able to see it. Oh, come on, camera, you can do it. I don't know if you guys can make that out. It's probably too bright. But I'm gonna read it to you. It says, "Hi Tommy, we hope you love..." I can't read. It says, "Hi Tommy. We hope you love our new Terraria collection. Best wishes, the 86 team." Wasn't that nice? There you go. See, it's those small touches, guys. It's those small touches. Like, I don't know what's in here. I know I guarantee you there's a t-shirt. I don't know what else there's. There's little stickers, okay? Another one. So there's two, a blue one. I actually kind of like this blue one more. I think this one's like too mirrored for me, you know? It's like what am I supposed to do with this? Like, this one is just, I like this one more. This is the winner. Okay, 86. Anyone else that has these, you know, little stickers, kind of cool. All right, so in the rest of this box, we're gonna get through the rest of the items, guys. I'm gonna go through and we're gonna see what we actually have. Oh, shoo, okay. Okay, so they sent me not one t-shirt, but a few t-shirts. This is the one that I think is gonna be the most interesting, only because, okay, and there's more stuff in here, but only because I built. So let's go ahead and open this first one. Dude, how many t-shirts did they send me? What in the hell? Oh my god, they sent me like 5. Okay, holy crap. Let's do this one at a time. Hey Elihu, what's going on, man? Asda, welcome to the unboxing for our sponsor. Okay, we're sponsored now, so we're important. You can't leave. You have to watch this. All right? Our sponsor's 86th. And they do some cool Terraria stuff. This is upside down, isn't it? Yep. See? Professional unboxer. Dude, look at this. Dude, this is pretty dope. Look at that. It's big enough to fit my fat ass, which is, you know, tremendously useful. I'm gonna get nice and close for you guys. How cool is that, man? I'm gonna have to wear one of these for stream, actually. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna unbox all these, and you guys are gonna tell me which one I'm gonna put on. All right? I'm digging this. I don't know. I hope it fits me. If they don't fit me, I'm gonna be in trouble here. Because my goal with those shirts, guys, I'm gonna have them, but I'm also probably gonna end up wearing to the gym. You know? Wait, unboxing t-shirts means there will be a shirtless stream? No, I'll leave. No one wants to see my fat, pasty body. Okay? No one wants to see it. Okay, next one. Ooh. This is kind of like a brownie red color. This is nice. Okay, so guys, the next t-shirt here is actually one of the ones I thought would be really interesting. This is the Eye of Cthulhu one. And like, these are pretty good quality, man. Look at this. Like, this is pretty good. I like this a lot, actually. Let me get close for you guys again. Oh, spooky. This is dope. I actually really like this. I might wear this one. And the thing is, man, like, the details and the textures, like, this is actually not, like, just stamped on. It feels like it's actually, like, decent quality. And the shirt isn't, like, you ever get those cheap shirts and they're, like, plasticky feeling? This just feels like a cotton shirt, which I like. So this is dope. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Okay, so that's shirt number 2 out of the way. Now, there are some small things. Oh, no way. Is this a pin? Dude, they sent me enamel pins. Okay, this is kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. Now, I'm gonna take it out of the package here in a sec, but... because I know it's really shiny. Come on, focus camera. Look at that. How cool is that shit? Eye of Cthulhu. And then you get the fucking Moonlord. It's perfect. Oh, you go from the Eye of Cthulhu t-shirt to Moonlord pin. I gotta see if I wear it for a week. Oh, I'm gonna wear it, love it. It's like, I'm gonna wear those shirts. Like, I'm gonna wear them to the gym. I'm gonna wear them around. I'm gonna put one on after this. This is great. So I think I should probably open this. It says a limited edition trading pin though. I mean, it might be worth more if I don't open. So we don't know. Ooh, but it's a choking hazard. So apparently, this is interesting. So apparently, you guys can read this for yourself. If this focuses, which it tends to struggle. So it says limited run of 500. So there's actually only 500 of these things. I mean, that's actually surprising. Now I feel like they might do another batch, but maybe they'll do it a different quality or a different thing. So that's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. I like that. I like that. Okay, well this is just friggin' cool. So apparently this thing is probably the more interesting thing to me, only for the reason that apparently they sell out of these, and it's very weird, right? Just a new hat, dude. I have the same hat. I've been wearing it forever. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, okay? The pins of the Moonlord? Okay, what about this? This is the Zenith keychain, and apparently this thing sells out all the time. I would have never guessed a keychain would sell out. Mako, what's going on, man? You think? Yeah, you might be right. A brownie red? You mean rusty? I mean, it might be a little rusty. I don't know. But this is really cool. I'm probably gonna actually have this on my keychain. Although this would be kind of a cool decoration. See, this is the other thing. I have so many things I gotta decorate with in this place. Zenith is sold out. So apparently, yeah, apparently this thing, for whatever reason, the Zenith keychain sells out like crazy. I don't know why. It's really strange because I would never think, like, when you think of a store, do you think, you know what I'm gonna go get? A keychain. But like, you know, this is metal. It's shiny, it's interesting. Like the whole thing has got a cool tie-dye look to it, or I don't know what you call that, metal. If you look at the ring at the top, here, let me. The ring at the top, it's a little hard to see, but see how it's kind of purple? So the whole keychain part is kind of metallic looking and colorful. So it's very, very cool, very cool. I'm actually really surprised that this is the thing that sells out the most, but apparently that is what it is. Let's get in here. We have one more t-shirt, possibly two, I can't tell. There's definitely two t-shirts. Okay. Well, this one, I mean, this one is gonna be, you know, this is the promo one, all right? I don't know if I should wear this or not, because I feel like that's a bit too much. But this is just a t-shirt, 86th. I feel like, so, you know, that's a few numbers up from saying 69th, but I guess this will do. But again, still, I feel like this one might peel off a bit more. But there's our sponsor, 86th. I should have this like hanging in the back wall or something. Very cool, man. And again, a perfectly good shirt. I love a black shirt that I can just use in the gym, because, you know, you don't see all the sweat. Okay, so this one is the one I am actually most interested in because I think this Destroyer one looks pretty badass. It just looks like a metal band. The way they've done it, I don't know if it's Metallica's themed or styled, but yo, look at this. Huh? That's pretty goddamn cool. I like that they're just unique, yeah, like, each keychain will have its own unique finish. Oh, cool, that's neat. All right, let's get you close on this one. Okay, so there is one more thing in here, but the most important thing, guys, for me is the fact that this stuff, okay, like this is not like, it's not like a tacky thing. Now, to Azo's point, this may peel off, all right? I don't know. I really don't know. But the thing that's nice is that for right now, it feels like it's not like that. It's not like something where I can get my finger under and peel it, you know? Like, it's not like stamped on. It looks like it's like, they've done it a little bit better, a bit better quality. And again, the t-shirts are actually, like, they're stretchy. I'm gonna put one on here in a minute. But I don't know. Okay, so what's the vote on t-shirts? Mako, I'm doing good, man. We're doing an unboxing for our sponsor. So we just got a sponsor. Well, I don't know if I should call it a sponsor. I'm an affiliate with them and they're gonna sponsor a video. It's like a loosely sponsored, I'll put it that way. But it's pretty exciting. So it's pretty cool. They came out and reached out to me with a package. The company's called 86th. I'm gonna put it here again for you guys. That's the link to my affiliate link, guys. I'll eventually post that eventually somewhere else. And the blue one for sure. Okay, so we think blue one. Okay, let me make a, I'm gonna make a poll here in Twitch. Let me see. Okay. What t-shirt should I wear? Eye of Cthulhu, Destroyer, or what was the other one? The house, home base, blue. I'm gonna give, this will be up for, I'm gonna leave this up for 3 minutes. You guys will let me know. Okay, in the meantime, I'm gonna keep talking. Boom. All right, so that's up. Okay. You guys can let me know in Twitch, guys, what you guys think. I really like this one. So I don't know. I think again, like the reality with this kind of stuff is like obviously they're gonna send you some merch and try to like. And it's crazy because like I'm not a big anything. I'm not a big streamer. I'm not a big content creator. But they reached out to me, which is really cool. I actually talked with them. They seem really nice. They send some really cool stuff too. A couple of stickers, a couple other stuff. Now that said, there might be a few other things lingering in the box here. So I know there's obviously we have the this tube is probably the poster. And I'm just gonna make sure there's nothing else. Okay, I think we're good. Now the poster to me, I don't think is the most interesting thing. Now, I am obviously probably, I think, assuming allowed to give these away if I want to, but it is what it is. Hey Shane, what's going on, man? Oh, this is well wrapped. This is a whole thing. Oh, see, I'm gonna open this and it's gonna be forever. Oh, see, this is the downside of opening these things. See, you open this and then it's never gonna fold back in that nice little package, you know? It's always gonna be like this. Shane, I'm doing good, man. We're unboxing, we got a care package. What would we call this? A promo package, a care package? We got a package from our, I guess, early days sponsor here, which is 86, which is really cool. I said, they reached out to me and they you know, they're like, oh, we really like your stuff, and I was like, okay. Like, the cool thing is that they're actually licensed by like the companies that they work with, so they actually are licensed directly by Relogic, which is really awesome because I can't think of anyone that does Terraria content, right? Like, in terms of like apparel and that kind of stuff, because it's such a niche game, right? A Fortnite care package, I don't think I'm popular enough for that, and I also don't play Fortnite, so let's unravel the mysteries here. Oh my god, this is wrapped so many times. I'm gonna keep destroying this, you see? You know? I think there's a couple of cool items for sure. I don't know. I mean, you know, I think that's the thing. If you go on a site like that, like between like stickers and other stuff, I'm like, I feel like you can find some pretty cool stuff, you know? And they're not like, they're not insanely expensive. That's one thing I've always found with these things. Like people promote these stores and they have like, I don't know, man, like t-shirts like $50 or something. It's crazy. And I always feel bad because I have like my own little store that I used to have, or I still have, but I never promote it. And I just like, I felt like everyone was doing it. So like, oh, I'm gonna do it. And then I like realized I don't care about that stuff, you know? My background is dead. I actually have stuff for my background. I just haven't done anything with it, all right? I have a banana that can go on the wall, and I have a wave light that can go on the wall. It's a thing. Frame this? I can't imagine a world where I frame this. Are you guys ready? This is the big reveal. Eye of Cthulhu is winning? Oh, it won. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, it's not actually that bad. Let me see if I can actually hold it open, though. I gotta say, I do like the Sky Islands. As a builder, I appreciate the Sky Islands. And it gives you that sense of adventure in Terraria, you know? It's got a little bridge, the Sky Islands, a little couple slimes that, for some reason, aren't attacking, which is very weird. There's also this bunny rabbit that's unfortunately gonna die. But this is pretty cool, right? I wish I could hold this open better, but you kind of get the idea. I think it's neat. Oh, they even have a torch and a ladder up there. Waterfall. Okay. Yeah. Again, a poster to me, I'm like, I don't know if that's really my thing. But some people are gonna really like it, I think, right? And now this is the challenge. I gotta see if I can fit this back in the tube so I don't destroy it. Boom. All right. Frame it. I could. I'm gonna leave this off to the side. I gotta say, I don't know what my favorite thing is. I think the fact they sent me 4 t-shirts is dope because I need t-shirts. So we voted on this one. And I'm gonna go put it on. All right. I wish I could open my t-shirts right side up. That would be super helpful. Boom, 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 boom. All right. That's pretty freaking awesome. So I'm gonna go put this on, guys. I will be RB. You guys don't need to see this because, you know, no one wants to see me do this. So I'll be RB, guys, and we'll be back. Damn it, I'm terrible at this. I said, I said, so I think it looks pretty good. I said, this is an XL. I'm gonna repeat exactly what I said. All right. And now I'm a model. All right. So I'm a model for the shirt. I think it looks pretty good. I gotta say, I actually really like the design. The more I look at this, the more I like it. Like the clouds and shit. I'm not still muted. Shut up. I can see my microphone. I see, yeah, don't worry, Rycor. These guys are jerks. Here, look, yeah. There. This is pretty dope. So this is, again, this is an extra large, so I don't know. You guys will have to figure out your sizing, obviously. This looks cool though. It actually looks good on camera too, which is kind of funky. So that's the boxing one, guys. So I will probably, I'll probably take some of this footage here and actually do an unboxing, or I'll like redo it for a YouTube video, because I actually want to show the stuff and do a little bit better job, because I didn't show it too well on camera, but we'll do that at some point. So 2XL because I'm fat. Yeah, that's motivation to fit into an XL. But so, how cool is that, man? And this is actually, you know what I like about this? This part, I can't feel it. So I don't know if you guys have had shirts with like a lot of logos on it. I don't have a ton. Most of my shirts are plain, okay? Like I wear like plain white t-shirt, plain black t-shirt. I'm boring. So I don't have a lot of shirts like this. That said, okay, when you have these ones and they're not good quality, you can feel it on the opposite side of the shirt. So I don't have that, which is great, okay? And this is like stretchy. So this is actually pretty comfortable. I'm pretty surprised. I'm actually proud of myself. I know you have. I was giving you shit. And gain muscle, just... Ugh. So anyways, guys, if you have any interest, okay, in this, and I will promote these guys today, especially since we just got the package. Funnily enough, I was promoting before this, but that is the affiliate link, guys. If you want to get any of these things, although I guess, you know, these two items are a little strange, because this one obviously is limited to only 500, which I don't know if there's any left. And apparently the keychain just constantly sells out. So, you know, this is a pin. This is a pin for like, I don't know, a bag or something, which is kind of cool. And this is, well, this is just a keychain that you could obviously put your keys on or put on a bag or something. So if you're not into this though, the t-shirts are pretty nice. Not gonna lie, pretty nice. I'm a fan. Change my lights to matte? Never. I will never change my lights for anybody. Even though there's totally a command for you guys to change the lights behind me. Blood red. Oh my god. It's not... I mean, this is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty happy. God damn it, Mako. All right, wait, Mako, what color do you want? Blood red? All right. Wait, is that what you want? You want blood red, what Rycor said? I'm assuming that's what you want. I'm just gonna slide over here. My light's actually on the floor. So... We're high tech here, by the way. Everything I do, it's all a facade. Everything looks like shit in this room. You guys happy now? Blood red. All right? It's as red as I can get it. But still, listen, I'm pleasantly surprised by this. Dude, my lights, okay, so I have a light right here that you guys can't see, but it's just like a fill light that's like blue. So if you look, you can kind of see the blue here. It just gives it like a little bit of texture and color. This one's on the ground, pointing at my wall, and I have nothing behind me. Now I am working on things, so like, I wonder if I could show you guys. Wait, hold on. I might be able to show you guys some of these lights. I gotta find them. They're not very big, but they're kind of cool. Is this one? So this is one I've been, yes. Okay, so this is one I want to put up in my background because I thought it was so appropriate. The only thing is I don't know where I can plug this thing in. Give me one sec, guys. I haven't showed you guys all the cool stuff I got planned for the room. It'll take a long time though. That's salt and pepper. Oh, dude. I mean, I'm just old, man. It is what it is. All right, let me see here. Let me see if I can plug this in. I haven't really played with this much. It's a pretty small thing, but it's pretty cool, I think. I like the way it looks. Let me see. Does it work here? High tech. That should have power. All right, and then we just turn this on. I'm assuming. Check this shit out. So that's gonna be in the background somewhere. I thought this was super freaking cool. It's a little weird, but it's cool, right? Yeah, I might electrocute myself, but that's okay. It's made in China. It's a piece of crap. It was like $10. But I was like, this is the most appropriate light I could think of to get for this channel, right? Let's have this like floating in the background. Like, hey guys, what's up? So I'll have a thing behind me, and then this will sit somewhere, and I'll hide the cable as best I can, or do something to make it look a little bit better. But I think it's pretty cool, right? It's a little like tsunami wave thing. It's great. It won't look very big because when it's all the way back there, it's gonna look tiny. But that's actually kind of part of the fun. It's like meant to just be like a thing that you can kind of see. Like obviously when you have a lot of stuff in the background, you don't want like craziness everywhere. So this is cool. There is one more though, all right? Since we're kind of doing show and tell. Now I bought these quite a long time ago. I've had them for a while. I just never had a, I have also my lights that are like light up in the back, but I kind of been liking this sort of plain background. I'm getting used to it. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, all right? Now this other one, I don't know if I plugged this in. I don't know if I tried this one out yet. Yeah, so Vinny, the problem isn't the brightness. The problem is like the size and the quality. It's not very good. Because I think this one, I don't think this one actually needs, I think this one has batteries, but I don't think it needs it. I can't remember. Let me just double check here. Just double check real quick. It does not. Oh, glorious banana. I bought this one purely out of fun. It was again like $20 or something. It's a banana. Like how fucking cool is that? Right? A little neon banana. I'm a fan. So this will be somewhere in the background, right? This again, this is like, it just needs a power source, but like, I was like, this is pretty cool. So I'll have a little wave, I'll have a little banana, maybe I'll turn one on, maybe I'll turn both. They're gonna be somewhere behind me. I'll eventually get to all that. So I have some cool fun, I have some funky decorations. They're not gonna make this stream any better. I still suck at this. But it's like, it's meant to be like, oh, this is like a cool thing to look at or whatever. So, yeah. I think I like this one more than the wave, but the wave is way more appropriate. So, eventually I'll have like a little, I don't know, I'll have a banana off on the wall on the side where you guys can't see it. But I feel like it'd be more fun to have this in the background where you can see it. Especially the wave one. I think that's super appropriate for stream. So anyways, banana, we got the wave. Yeah, we got a bunch of cool stuff, including this t-shirt, guys. These are not on the 86, not yet. I do hope they eventually release a plushie, because that would be pretty damn cool. So, anyways, all that stuff aside, I'm just gonna move this all to the side here. I'll deal with this later. Oh, so much crap. Oodles and oodles of junk in this room here. We'll get to that after. All right, so, whew. You want to see both? Well, I think I'll probably put both. It's whether I plug them in each time. I don't know, or if I'll power them up or not. I'm not really sure. I think like the banana is bigger and it looks more interesting, but I've been planning on having like I say this, I'm not 100% sure. I would like to have like a some sort of bookcase behind me of some kind, or some shelving of some kind, and just like put stuff on there. So like on one shelf there might be like a banana, and the other one might have a wave, and like I gotta think about it a bit more. But like I haven't bought anything because I am a little, well, I won't say poor at the moment, but I'm like I'm a little tight on the wallet. So, oh, okay. That's fine. All right, so today's build, guys, shouldn't be super long, okay? I'm hoping that we can get into the game and actually do this build. It's going to be, like I said, from the... You're dead ass, bro. Also, Mako, because now we have a house and the mortgage payments are not cheap. We also have a car, which we had to get because our other one got, well, not destroyed, but it just stopped working. And it was going to be really expensive to fix. And then, yeah, just life in general. So, you know, obviously... when you make like $60 to $70 a month on YouTube from ad revenue, you're not really crushing it, you know. So, yeah, it is what it is, right? I'm not gonna dive into that too much, but we had to get a Hyundai. Nothing special. Nothing special. All right, so I can kind of build wherever. So guys, if you haven't been here, I've been on a little bit. I want to say a little bit. I was on a little bit of a Nintendo kick. Okay. So if you didn't see this, okay? Wait, what's that link? What is this? Oh yeah, no, don't worry. I have ideas for what bookcase to get, but thank you. Okay, no, who just? God damn it, I can't see who does that. Oh, Mako, yo, thank you for the sub, man. You don't have to use your Prime on me, guys. See, I always feel bad because the second I feel like every time I mention like money here, someone always like, oh yeah, I'll do like a sub or whatever. I'm like, that's not the point. I super appreciate it, but my point is, I'm like I work full time. Like it's more just like, you know, like one day we're gonna listen. I'm sponsored now. You guys, I can't even say that laughing. But yeah, you don't need a sub. You don't need a sub. You can use that on anyone. It doesn't need to be me. Oh, my screen's going all crazy. So yeah, so this is what we built a while ago. This is our Samus ship, which I actually think looks awesome. Turned out really good. And it's quite large. So proportionally, I'm a little small for the ship, unlike Samus, but it is what it is. Let me just adjust. Let's just adjust my screen real quick here, because it's being a little bit goofy. Oh, Mako, thanks, man. I don't know if I'm doing anything all that world-breaking, to be honest. But I'm working on it. Okay, my plug here is obviously a little bit screwy. Oh well. Anyways. Oh, thanks. Hey, Devlin, what's going on, man? And Mako, like I said, I appreciate the subs. I know, and oh man, someone. Who was it last time they donated? They donated on YouTube, and I didn't even see it. And then I felt so bad. So bad. But Devlin, how you doing, man? It's good to see you. Well, who else am I gonna give it to? No, but Vinny, you know what I mean though? Like, well, I mean, yeah, but you can give it to anyone. And my point is, it's like, I'm not doing this full time. So like, obviously if I was making like $1,000 like a week streaming, right? Like, and it was my full-time job, I'd be like, oh yeah, but if I'm like, I'm working full-time, like the whole idea of the job is to be like, I can just do this because I enjoy it and because it's free, not because I can make money. Now, I would love to make money on it eventually, but not like by you guys donating, by like YouTube ads or like sponsorships or like things where I'm like, I'm exchanging, I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm exchanging my time for you guys or whatever, but it's different because you can watch anyone, you know what I mean? Done at home. Have an amazing night. Hey, Mako, thanks for coming out, man. Guys, if you haven't checked out Mako, please go check him out. I don't know if let me give him a quick shout out here. I think that's the thing, right? Does that work? Yeah, there it goes. Oh, playing some Call of Duty. What a loser. What a loser. All right, so guys, today's build is not going to be too complex, I don't think. I think I kind of know how I want to make this. The only problem is I need to look at a picture of this again. Okay, maybe this won't be quite as easy as I think. We'll see. Anyways, so Vinny, I'm trying to build the so as I was saying, I was on a bit of a Nintendo kick, right? And in so doing, I was trying to think like, oh, okay, like if I make these designs and I make these builds, right? Like, well, what is in Nintendo I've like, you know, I remember I like. So, you know, the shit from Metroid, like that's pretty cool. You know, I was thinking like I've made a Zelda themed build. It's not, no, it is in this world. Like, you know, I made Hyrule Castle. I made the Sword Shrine. You know, so then I was like, oh, you know what? I want to build something from Mario, but I want to build, so at the end of Super Mario World, when you, on the SNES, when you fight Bowser, he's in his little Koopa clown car thing. So I just want to make that and see if I can make it, because it's kind of got a weird shape, but I think I can probably manage it. I think. I just don't know which color I'm going to end up using. I may have to switch one of these out. The challenge, though, is I need to make like a rounded shape. I think. Wait, why would I... Of course, but again, love your content and you're a great... Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that, Mako. I'm gonna start being able to get on more... Yeah, dude, it's already snowing here. You're drinking your coffee from the Koopa... You know, I bet you, Rycor, that's a good point. I bet you there's a cup version of this in real life. Like, someone probably has, like, a cup of the Koopa car. That would be my guess. I assume. All right, so okay, the colors. So here, if you guys look up a Koopa clown car or whatever, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's like a little like goblet-looking thing with a little propeller on the bottom. I thought it was kind of silly, but it's kind of fun. So now I just don't know if I want Dynasty Wall or something else for the wall. The mouth is also like orange. The thing is, I'm not gonna have Bowser in it. I don't think, because I can't really make Bowser. I don't know how to do that. So this might be a pretty straightforward build today. So if I were to do a silly balloon wall, would that look? Because the problem is I gotta round it, right? Which is like this is always the challenge. It's gonna be something like this. Ooh, but not quite. Maybe like that. Right? And then this is like green up here. So you have this like kind of like, you know, this, I mean, I'm just gonna give you guys the general shape. But you know, it's like okay, and then there's that, and there's a little like, I don't know, propeller thingy. Right? It's like, okay, woohoo, yay, we're done. Right? Like that's the basic shape. But I need to make it look not like crap. Yeah, exactly. Oh, we're done, boys. All right, we're out of here. The problem is I need to work on two things: sizing, and then like sort of how this is actually going to look. So like this is a good template, but the problem is I have to decide: am I going to do this out of blocks or if I'm going to do it out of walls? Because you have to remember, I'm going to have like a like there needs to be a big sort of smiley face here, which is kind of weird, but I basically need to make some big old smiley face. It's going to be you know, like this. And then I guess if I use a different one, these don't connect. If I paint those orange, they'll kind of work. But it's a little weird, all right? I don't have any reason to do this, but you kind of get the idea. And then there's like two eyeballs, right? And I'm just doing this for my own sanity to see like proportions and stuff. Yeah, this is in the wrong spot, but... And then it's got like, oops. Like this is basically the build, right? And it's okay, but it just needs to be like tailored properly. Oh gosh. Or you can... Sorry guys, I'm just trying to figure out stuff with you. Okay, so Rycor, no worries, man. So I think this is what I got to figure out. How am I going to make this both look rounded and then also like kind of interesting? And the problem becomes, if I do this, I don't hate this shape, but is this big enough? Because this takes up a lot of the actual design. So it's like, I'd have to use this as a wall that doesn't connect with everything. But I think this is actually going to cause more problems if I use blocks. I could be wrong, because this could theoretically work. But I'm not 100% sold on that. Because you're always going to have this kind of squared out thing, which is kind of annoying. Yeah. I don't know. You guys will have to let me know. If you guys are big, like, Mario fans, you guys will probably be able to tell me pretty quick what's looking good and what's not. But this also doesn't let in as much light, which is another sort of problem. But we'll deal with that after. Yeah. Again, there's some room here for some improvement. This isn't going to be the final shape regardless of what I do, so it doesn't really matter. But this is going to be kind of tricky. It's because the problem is I want to use these, but I don't want to have to make a rounded shape at the same time. So it's going to put me in a bit of a weird spot because, yeah, I don't think it's ever going to quite look right. Now, the alternative is I could try to make this look a little on the 3D side where I do like, you know, like this or something. But it's going to be really hard because round shapes in Terraria don't really typically work that way. So we're going to have to figure out an answer for this. But I think, like, again, this is not a bad place to start. We got to paint this and do other stuff. But because we're not using actual walls, we're going to need something that's pretty bright in the background. And I don't know what wall is, like, bright enough to match. Ooh. Okay, so it's definitely... Yeah, definitely purple is the brightest one, but it still kind of looks like crap. Do I fancy buying you the Fortnite Battle Pass? I don't play Fortnite, so no. That's my answer. Definitely, that's definitely a maybe. Oops. It would be nice if this looked a little bit better. It's very hard because the smile is also very awkward. But it's gonna be something like this, because like I could try to make like a proper half circle using actual proper things. The only thing is I need a wall that's really flat and neutral, but like bright. So that's gonna be kind of interesting to do. Right? Because like the wall types that you can use that have that, other than obviously like a Gemspark, you know, they're not great. Like this is obviously super bright and looks great, so that's an option, but it has that stupid line that you gotta cover, and it's, I don't know. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see how we do this, but like basically that semicircle look is not lost on me. I just gotta find a way to bubble this out a bit better, because it doesn't need to be massive. It just needs to be kind of like interesting, you know. So this is probably the way to go for this, and then if can we like give this a different design on the outside. Now, Vinny, are you playing a lot of Fortnite? What's the deal? Why aren't you playing Terraria? Why aren't you playing a better game? The best. Oops, that is not what I want. I mean, I could do this, but this is probably gonna be super bright and very noticeable, which is unfortunate. Not really? Oh. Well then, I don't know, man. What's the pressure then to go get it, you know? Because like, listen, like I keep saying, like... Oh. One sec, guys, one sec. Okay. Yeah, like I mean, there's always games to play, right? So like if it's be it Terraria or whatever else, obviously you can play whatever you like. I'm just bugging you. But I don't know, to me it's like it's always like one of those things where it's like you kind of have to decide what you're looking to play and what you enjoy. And if it happens to be a game that other people don't like, then it's fine. You know? I'm not a big Fortnite guy. Yeah, season's always gonna be really noticeable. I don't think there's a way to avoid this. But I like the idea of this, you know, like if I can get like the right paint on this, maybe. It's just a little awkward because now I'm gonna have this problem where the background isn't gonna be the right color, and this will probably be super bright. No, it is weirdly not bright. Huh. I don't particularly like that. I really do wish there was a way to yeah. And the problem is like this has to be probably even bigger than it is, which is really weird. Oh man. I just get bored. Well, Vinny, so like, I mean, listen, man, like a couple things. One, if you're looking to play with people, like if you're in the Discord, just message people. You never know. There's also a Terraria Discord where you can find people to play with. You know, obviously, like for me, I'm hoping maybe I'll be able to do a playthrough with you guys again soon. So obviously, if we're doing that, you can join. Now I know there's a big time difference between us, so that probably makes it a little bit tricky. But you get the idea. I think like there's ways to you know, make this, I guess, work for you, right? And hopefully. Yeah, hopefully in so doing, you know, you find people that are like really enjoy the game. Because I agree with you. I do think Terraria and most survival games, actually, in my opinion, are probably a lot better with people. So I've been playing like Satisfactory with a buddy. I played this with people at times, although when I'm building, I don't care. Valheim is way better with someone else, in my opinion. It's just really a question of finding out, like, okay, like what are the things that you like or that you know, I don't know, that you're not liking about those games. Because like Terraria is fun, but I think generally it's a bit more fun if you got more people that can kind of join you. So that's just my opinion, mind you, but I think we're gonna go with deep red maybe. I don't know if this is the right color. I feel like that's maybe too, it's supposed to be a little, there's supposed to be a space here, but Now, what happens if I just paint direct? Is this squared up? Yeah, right. This won't be circular. Yeah. So this is sort of the problem. Is like there's not really a way around this. I actually feel like these need to be over one. Although I could be wrong about that. Let's find out. This might be incorrect. I just feel like that looks more appropriate. These are tricky. Yeah, the smile's weird. It's not right. It's just because like I probably have to use the same block throughout. So like I probably just need to do like, you know, oh oops, this is just orange. That is the wrong block. So I probably gotta do this and then create space. But the problem is then I gotta do this. And I gotta properly mush it into place. Which can be a little bit awkward, as you can sort of see. Kind of creepy looking, actually. And like, the problem is like, the lips on this guy are bigger, so it's like, I gotta be careful not to make them too thin. Oops, I gotta really stop using the wrong. And that then looks weird, right? Because the mouth is closed in all actuality. That is a creepy smile. If you were to do a playthrough, no, but the whole idea with the playthrough is like we would all play at the same time, right? Like I don't want to have people, you know, not on. Now, granted, the problem becomes some people can make it, some people can't, and that just kind of, yeah, it gets tricky. That's the best way to put it. It just gets tricky because I know some people won't be able to make it, and yeah. It's definitely more fun. Like, again, I think Terraria is much more fun when you have people around to join in and play and all that stuff. It's not to say that it's like, oh, you can't play it on your own, but it is more fun when you have like a consistent group to play with. I don't have a consistent group to play with, by the way, right? It is a little bit, a little bit hit or miss. Oh my God, I'm so stupid. There we go. And I don't know, like you kind of just got to roll with it a bit, you know? Like, what are you going to do? I really wish I could make this look better. That looks really scary and terrible. Looks great on the map, but it looks kind of dumb right here. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that I'm not using walls. I think that's really what this comes down to. So I think as much as I want to keep this, we're going to go ahead and get rid of this and just use the Gemspark. I think that'll probably help. And then on the edges, we could maybe keep like a thin row just so we have the outline. Because the shape itself is not terrible. I don't think. Although I could be wrong, but... Alright. Well, we'll start with this, and we'll figure out kind of how we want to keep this. Because I do think we got something going here. It's just... You know, making the general shape sometimes is a really good way to start. And then obviously you figure out all the stupid stuff after. But yeah, Benny, if we do a playthrough and you're around, I mean, obviously, like, we encourage people to join and, you know, partake in the fun or the festivities. But, you know, totally understand that, like, some people can't make it or... Yeah, aren't able to play or whatever. God, that looks awful. Like, almost borderline scary awful. Oops. Right? Okay. There we go. So, now we're gonna go over here. Again, I do think this will eventually just look better because it won't interfere with, like, you won't have this thing where it's like you have these connecting bits. There's not really a way to avoid that, unfortunately, so... We'll have to make some fixes, of course, but we'll get to that. It looks a little bad right now, I know, but we'll make it better. I have to double up on these walls underneath, but... It's weird that he doesn't have a nose. So now that I look at this, I'm kind of like, okay, like, is this where I want it, you know? Vinny, I mean, so I actually seriously debated building with viewers today, but I didn't just because I got distracted, and it's already 7:15 here. By the time I'm done, this will probably be like closer to 8, and then I'm probably gonna hop off. I won't be on like long today, but I do want to do that though. I do want to get you guys in because I know like here's the thing, man. Like a lot of people they enjoy building, and the thing is, like, to your point, they don't really want to do it alone, which I totally get. And I'm hoping I can sort of make that I'll say a reality, but like, ooh, no, I'm gonna stick with that. I do want to help like people get into building a bit, and to do that, I think I gotta do some building with people, right? It's been a long time since I've done it, and I don't know why I've sort of stopped doing it, to be honest. Ooh. How do I fix that? Is that gonna be the fix, or is it gonna look stupid? That somehow looks worse. Oh, hold on. What if I actually paint this green though? This might be okay, that's a bit more vibrant. It's kind of an interesting design. still very weird and creepy. I feel like there shouldn't be a gap. I think that's maybe the issue here. Let's see if we can fix this. Because I think we had the right idea, but we are missing on execution here. There's got to be a way to kind of put this together. So what do I want? I want this. The smile is so big. I think that's what's throwing me off. Because it's literally... Oh man, yeah, this thing is... It's almost like I just gotta wing it. Yeah, this is the other problem too, is this is like too big in some... We do this, and we just... It's that middle... I don't think there's a way to avoid this middle section, so I may just be stuck with this, but... Somehow this is worse. I don't really know how, but this is worse. Why is this so weird? I think it's just so weird. It looks like a bill. Yeah, that's the thing. The smiles also does go up higher, but the problem I'm having is I'm not seeing... Oh man, yeah, this is like, it's just a little awkward, that's all. It's like, because what I'm trying to figure out is, you know, if I get rid of all this, the smile's definitely ear to ear, although, I mean, this thing doesn't even have ears. But I know what you're saying. So it's like, the problem I'm struggling with is if I have this, like, it's really like right up under here. Right? But then it's like, you need two, like, it's like someone took a sausage and like rolled it up or something, or like made an indent in it, right? So it's a little bit strange. The other thing is also there's going to be a little propeller system underneath, so I got to be kind of careful. You know what? Vinny, yes, I did play an N64. I never had a Nintendo, an SNES, Sega Genesis. I had no consoles growing up. Ever. The first console I ever owned was one I bought for myself. It was a PS4. That's what I had. Oh, sir, what's up? I tried to make a smiley face shape in Terraria recently, and it was just so ugly. I know. Still ended up looking weird. I see, Sarah, that's the thing. I don't know how to avoid it, so I think it's going to look a little strange. Like, this build's not going to be super complex. It's meant to be like kind of a quicker build. Although, as with all my builds, it'll end up taking me way longer than it should. But I think that the key here is I gotta, like, make one set of, like, the lips here. Oh, no, but this goes way... No, see, yeah, this goes way further down, way faster. And the problem, too, is, like, they're pretty big. This guy had injections, that's what it is. But it's really hard to get that shape where it's, like, really curved and open. Oh, man. And you call yourself a gamer? Oh, my God. Yeah, well, what do you want me to do, man? It's funny, because I literally, you know, I don't know, I always wanted one. My parents were like, no. Like, that's really what it came down to. They're just like, nah. Which, you know, fair enough, right? But at the same time, I've always been into gaming. Does this look better or worse? There's actually a space here, but the problem is if I do this, I think this is too far. And then if I do this, I think this just looks sort of dumb. I mean, does that change anything? I can't really tell. I feel like that's making zero difference. Ugh. Anyways, get good. As well, listen, I'm just saying, like I've never had a console until I bought my own, so. You could do red painted chain because it would be circular, you're right. The only thing, I mean, listen, if I really wanted to, I could also, like I could just do, you know. Really should just do that. I just was trying to avoid, you know, I don't know. I was trying to just avoid more circular bits, I guess. Oh, of course. Right? Because that just looks weird. Everything's too circular. And there's no way to make these ovals, really. So, like, that's the best I can do is this, which it's the same as the platforms. And they feel a little bit too far. So I'm going to try to just, I don't know. I'm going to find a way to not attach these. It's weird how it makes that indentation. I think that's as good as it's gonna get. Yeah, but so you know what's funny though? Like so people that have had like every console growing up, right? It's funny because like anytime we'd go over, like they wouldn't care. Like it's funny, right? Because they just like didn't care to play it that much. And I was always like fascinated. You couldn't get me away from that thing, which is like kind of like I think like not. I mean, maybe that's not so crazy, but. Why do you do this to me? So this has to be green. Yeah, like there's just no way to connect this, right? And the smile still goes down further. So this is still not right. Man, Sarah, you were right. This is freaking awful. So how do I, like, if I just do this, is that too big now? Yeah, it's just... It looks like a duckbill. It does not look rounded. You feel so bad. I know. You're like, if this guy can't do it, no one can. No, I struggle with all the same things I think that everyone else does. Like, no joke. What I'm trying to figure out is how I can, like... I don't know, like, just... Ugh. I actually don't think there's a way around this. Because if I do this, it doesn't connect either way, so this doesn't really matter. And if I do like that, maybe? Yo, this is as close as this is getting. There is no chance I'm doing better than that. It still looks stupid because it's not connected, obviously. Because why would it do that? Now, again, the alternative is I could make it all the same, and then, you know, I don't know, like, oh, that's not the right one. That's not. Oh. How does that look worse? Like, if I could keep the gap here, it'd be fine. Slime, I think slime does connect, but it's not the block choice, it's the... Like, it doesn't matter what block I use, it's the way it looks. Like, this isn't gonna make much difference. Actually, that looks worse because it's squared. Oops. It's kind of weird. That's so bad. Maybe I can hammer this into existence. I'm not really sure. So bad. Well, so the only way to connect the ends is going to be to use, yeah, there's maybe some blocks that connect, right? So like, but the problem is then all of this becomes the same. And I think that's maybe the solution, right? Is like, if it's all this, and then I do this or something, and just say fuck it and connect it all. Because I do think that is an area that is a problem. Oops. Oh, I see. I'm missing a spot. Something right there. So we'll keep that little ring in there for now. Right? And then we just want to hammer this down. Because to me, this is probably the real only solution here. The problem is going to be, because these are always going to kind of connect, I'm always going to have this weird, I guess, gap here, but I don't really know what else to do to make this look like, and I have to fill this because there is a smile. The problem is the smile is like tight-lipped and it's black too, so it's weird. It's like very strange. I don't know. It's just strange. That's the best way I can put it. Oops. I don't know. I mean, is there a better way to do this? Like, it doesn't quite look like a smile. I know I can paint this. But that's not dark enough, for one thing. Yeah, so this needs to be a different material. I can't tell if that looks good. I don't think it looks very good. This needs to be more rounded. But I've run into this problem where now I'm going to try not to go outside the edges. Cat, what do you want? What do you want? What? No, it's not dinner time. No, it's not even, well, it's close, but it's not time yet. It's not time for dinner. All right, so then the problem here is I don't have like I don't think I can make a Bowser in here, but I might have to try because this build looks pretty shitty. The characters are like impossible to make though. So the next thing I want is, you know, we're gonna do the propeller on the bottom, although I mean I could thicken this up actually. Where we do, yeah, we'll do like an exterior that's like just this. I'm just not sure this is gonna work. Maybe. And this will just extend, I guess, because this will give us a little bit more room to play with. I'm not sure this is gonna help or not. This might make it worse, but I think part of the problem here is that we just have this. Yeah, we don't have any of the. No. Oh, actually, no. I know how we can fix this. We can make this work. Well, we can make it a little bit better. I'm not gonna say it's gonna work because that's maybe a bit too much, but. This will be on the inside. This needs to be the same. Right? This will be like that. Ugh. That may be a problem. But we kind of get a slightly better shape, I think. That is unfortunate, though. I can't really... I mean, I guess I could make this wider. Oh, it's so annoying. Again, this is the right idea, but the shape is wrong. I think that's what's getting me. So let's try this again. It's not bad. It's just there's something about the way the smile. It's not like U-shaped enough, I guess. Like it's weird. It's like this is like a V, and that's why it's looking a little bit weird. So I think we can probably fix this. Well, I hope we can fix this. So it's more, okay, if I can keep that in mind. So if it's more U-shaped, and I don't really care about, so the bottom of this would literally be like right here. But it's got to kind of follow, I mean, I guess I could just follow the shape that I have. I don't know, this might work. I'm not really sure. I mean, it looks better. I can't really say with any certainty it is better. Oh boy. Yeah, this is where we are going to run into a few hiccups, I think. Because again, this still needs like a, right? It's like, it's, and then it's like too far away from the eyes. God damn it. I could raise it, I guess. So if I do this, I mean, I don't know. I think it's also because this is so flat, because this is just like meant to be like curled in a bit. Cat, you're fine. Relax. So bad. Ah! Oh man. Okay, oh, my cat's doing. So, here's the thing. If I were to make a second layer with this, or no, see, I can't do that because I have to. Is there a way that I can? I just think we're gonna continuously run into the same problem where this is like always gonna be disconnected from this. But the thing is like this is sort of the size of it. So the alternative is oh my god. I guess I just kind of fill it and then this is looking worse by the second. You know, if I was smart, I would have had this on the side. Not facing forward. Really probably should have thought that. We could still adjust it, but... You built one? No, God, post in the Discord. Here's the thing. Like, it's it's a smiley face. It should be so easy. And as Sarah pointed out, I'm like, I guess it's not. Like, I guess it's a little bit harder than we thought. Yeah, because if I make it uneven, we're gonna have this issue. You can take a screenshot, or you can hit F4 and it'll bring up your camera mode, and you can take a picture. So the alternative is, do I do this from the side, and then that way, you know, you can also do Bowser from the side? That's an option, right? But then also, what's on the back of this thing? No, I just gotta suffer through this. I gotta figure this out, because this is actually like, this seems so stupid and easy, and yet I'm like, well, I don't know what I'm doing. I just feel like we just continuously run into the same problem here. Why is this so different on this side? And because like, even if I paint this, right? And I do like, I don't know, I'll make it dark or whatever. I don't think this is solving the problem. It's like, you can tell it's like someone ain't right. Yeah, no worries, buddy. Wait, this isn't bigger on this side, is it? No. So why is this confusingly not the same? I'm clearly missing whatever this is here. But that doesn't seem to be an issue, so is it on this side? No. Oh, okay, let's just break the build some more. Oh, that's not it. That shape's correct, so then is it down here? I'm just trying to figure out where this is not connected. Or how this isn't connected, I should say. No. It should be this, but then that doesn't make sense. Very strange. I am at a loss why that's so different. You would think it would be the same, but it's not. Anyways, we'll figure it out after. I'm not really all that worried about it. We gotta plug that up anyways, so it doesn't really make much difference. I am very confused, boys and girls and gents and ladies and ma'ams. Why are you not in the right position? So you're fine, all right? That's like this. Why? This is seems to be the key. That's still wrong. I don't know why. This is the same on both sides from what I can tell. I guess I must be missing a piece here. I have to be missing something here. just doing this in the wrong place, maybe. Maybe this is, I'm doing this too high up. It's really hard to tell. This has to be in the wrong spot. That's the only thing I can think of. There we go. Yeah, I was like, there has to be something off here. I'm like, I'm not seeing it, but so that's now even. Whatever. Hey, Don Chan, what's going on, man? No, Don, I don't think there's anyone else in the YouTube chat. I think it might just be you. And Sarah was here, but I don't know if she still is. Our YouTube chat is very slow because no one knows I really stream. And I only stream 2 times a week. But Don, welcome. If you weren't here, Don, so I announced, so you might see this shirt. Cat, get out of here. You'll notice Eye of Cthulhu, okay? So we have a sponsor now, and this is the sponsor. So it's 86. They are actually officially tied to. Now I don't know if sponsor might be a strong word. I'm an affiliate with them. So they're officially tied to Relogic, and they reached out to me in a care package that has like a bunch of cool T-shirts and has a keychain. It's got like a little pin. It's got all this cool stuff. So if you ever decide you want something like this or like the other stuff, I can show again at the end of stream or later. Then yeah, you can get some cool stuff. And that's what you think this is metal? Check this out. Just because you're here, Don, this is like a Slayer shirt or like a Metallica shirt. Check this shit out. Look at that. Like, how dope is that? Oh, sorry, you're here in the background. No worries, man. All right, and then they also sent me. There's some other stuff. There's other shirts. I have like 4 shirts. But check these out. See if I can get these to focus. Come on, camera, you can do it. There it is. So this one is a limited edition. There's only like 500 they've made, apparently. Oh, come on, come on. And then the Zenith one here, that one is, I guess they're always sold out of this one, which is crazy. No, as I said, I don't really think the Zenith thing was something you would really think about as a keychain, but. But yeah, I went for anything metal band called The Destroyer. That would be kind of cool. But Don, how you doing, man? Welcome back. I recognize the name. It's good to see you. But yeah, the sponsorship thing is cool. Cat, can you just please leave me alone for 5 minutes? No? Why are you so cute, though? That's my cat. Go away, go away, go away. Yeah. Get out of here. Anyways, he won't bug me, or he won't stop bugging me, I should say, because he's fat and he wants to eat. So yeah, it is what it is. Sorry guys, I keep getting texts from work and from my girlfriend. I gotta answer these. Work stuff. I don't care. Okay. Oh my god, cat. All right, so I agree with you about the band. I think that'd be kind of cool. Not gonna lie. If we do this gives us a bit more shape, right? And that gives us a little. Okay. We just gotta paint this white. It's gonna look a little strange. I don't think there's a way to avoid this, unfortunately. We do need like a layer. Alright. I'm trying to make like a simple, boring build, but you posted in the general. Okay, let me see what you're talking about here. That's the wrong thing. General. Yeah, I mean, that's essentially what I have, isn't it? Now, you made yours out of slime, but you angled all the edges. I don't know, man. It really doesn't, it doesn't look much different to me, because obviously I haven't done that yet. But see, I don't know if this looks better or worse. Because some of the roundedness isn't, like, terrible. This feels like it's actually missing some now that I look at it. But the problem is... If I do this, and then I do this... That's kind of worse, isn't it? Yeah. I am not sure about that. It's looking kind of evil. Although that's not maybe that's not a terrible thing. Right? Like how you built yours in like 5 seconds. Mine's like a nightmare. You change? Yeah, no, I'm gonna keep changing it. I'm just not super excited about the shape, right? And I could give it like teeth and stuff to like try to cover or whatever, but oops. I actually don't think that looks bad, but no, that's the idea, because here I have this, I'm gonna always have this edge part, so I could either keep these as like fangs like that, so it looks more evil, which I don't think is a terrible idea, because it almost makes more sense in a way, where it looks a little more evil, because honestly, like, what the hell else am I gonna do? And then I just gotta figure out this top section and just pull this all together. This is gonna be a little bit trickier though, because I actually do need the walls to match, and this is where, yeah. So, I can paint that green, but that might stand out. No, that won't stand out at all because it doesn't take color properly, so that's super fun. Nope, that's too far. Okay. So that kind of gives us the rough shape. Now again, like the problem here is there's no way to... This is the thing I hate about this, is like there's no way to make this feel like it's rounded up still. The problem for me is it looks so separate from like the actual design that I don't like. So it's a little bit weird. And the eyes might even be able to be a bit bigger now that I look at them. I'm not really sure. Oh man. What if, like, this is the thing, sometimes you take on these builds and you're like, yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. And then you start building and you're like, oh, this looks like crap. I don't need like super distinct, you know, pieces here either. This can be really straightforward, which is kind of nice, the nice part about it. But these have some interesting shapes, so. What I want to figure out is, there's got to be a better connection here. Might need some texture. We could actually try Cog. I don't know if Cog takes the color on well. Doesn't take on any color, apparently. So I will need... I guess I need deep green, but that's going to probably be a lot darker. This is the thing too. You do have to experiment, obviously, as you do these things. I think that's kind of without question. But it's like, do we even like the way that looks? You know. This is questionable at best. Maybe I can. It's okay. That's okay. I would like to have a little bit of a more roundedness to it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to achieve that, because the second I do that, I'm going to lose a little bit of the shape. Although I wonder if I can... And the thing is, these aren't very long, so it's like kind of... I mean, that looks okay. Like, we don't need to go crazy with the design, because I think the more I try to, like, make it, like, super correct, the worse... I don't say the worse it's gonna look. It's just gonna look weird. So I'm trying to think, like, how I can add, like, okay, like, if I want, like, a different piece here, like, does that look better or worse? Maybe not. Oh, that's super bright. Yeah, it's all too bright. Let's try the slime. Yeah, slime looks pretty good. And here what I could do, I mean, technically, I could... I'm gonna see if this looks good. I don't know if it will. But on the, like, thicker parts, maybe I can... Oh, no, I can only do it on the top. Damn it. I'm just gonna test something here. I don't think this is gonna work. Yeah, I'll have to switch what I have here, but... Oops. If I do this correctly... Actually, I think that looks worse. Yeah, I actually like this better. I just think that looks simpler. Simple is good in this regard. It's kind of funny, like, you think you need a lot of stuff here, but this actually doesn't look terrible. And, you know, obviously if I miss spots, it's gonna look stupid. But that kind of looks like a propeller, right? Like, it's not great, but... And we're not looking for perfection here. I really don't love the end of this. I don't think there's a way I can do that and hide this at the same time, unfortunately. So the options are pretty limited, unfortunately, on the inside here. So I don't really want to do too much. Okay, yeah, we're not going to do that. We're just going to leave that as is. Well, hopefully this kind of looks like it, I guess. I don't think it's looking too bad. I think, like, adding a little bit of a shadow around the outside wouldn't be a terrible idea, but... So the next thing here is, like, I gotta figure out, can I make Bowser? The answer to that is probably no, because I cannot make shapes. So I'm not sure what that's gonna look like, but I think if I use, like, bone or something... I mean, I don't have to make Bowser specifically, but I should at least try, right? Okay, one sec, guys. I'm gonna kick my cat out of here. He's being very annoying. Come on, cat, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, bye. Goodbye, cat. That's an easier way to do that. Just, you know, get rid of the cat who's not shutting up. Because, you know, he won't stop. Okay, so. This is... Oh, man. How am I gonna do this? I mean, the bone wand for the claws makes sense, I guess. But then his hands need to be like... Because this will be his nails, right? I'm gonna royally screw this up. I can already promise you that. I mean... He can't be... I mean, he's pretty big when he's in this thing. But I don't know. Oh man, I'm gonna screw this up so bad. I can't wait. All right. I mean, this is really just his nails, right? Technically, although that doesn't make sense. I guess it's no. This isn't really. Yeah, I got to think about this a bit more, because the reality is when I put this in. I like the idea, but the thing is, his hand is going to be somewhat separate from... Oh, the other thing is, what should I use for his, like, design? Because, I mean, I was actually thinking stucco could look okay. If you do this unpainted, I think this is, like, sort of his color, right? But I gotta be careful, because if I do all this with blocks... I gotta kind of come up with a shape. And how am I gonna make his head? Because his head kind of takes up the majority. You know what? Let's actually... hold on. If we do this, so let's pretend this is like how much space his body's going to take and his arms are here. Like his head is like enormous, obviously. Oh, it's going to be so awkward. Is this his mouth? Sure would be great if I could do faces. That would really help my cause here. Maybe? I think that's kind of... but that's not going to work there because I need to put teeth in here, don't I? Yeah. Well, we could do stucco behind that. Although I don't know if this is going to be... This is probably way too dark. That is weirdly darker. Let's try yellow. I don't know if this makes any difference. I hope it does. That did not do a goddamn thing. God damn it. I mean, yeah, that's maybe the way to go. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting because if this is his head's like kind of low, but then I gotta figure out the rest of this. Actually, now that I think about this, what if we do this? Because we can do like that. Oh, no, we can't. No, shoot. Yeah. Because what I want is I want bone here, like little white teeth, right? It doesn't have to be bone, I guess, but like... The second I do this, it's going to look stupid because these are not going to work. So I need to actually make like a... gum line or whatever of sorts, and then figure out the rest. But the second I do this, I think I'm going to have this problem where like the teeth and the shapes don't really make sense. So I could make this bigger, but then that gets too big. We'll have to see. I mean, I guess I could maybe extend this like this. See, that just seems too big to me. So what if we do like that? And maybe we can find a way to make this work. Maybe. I don't know. Like, this is sort of the thing. You're always kind of trying to figure this out as you go, but... It's like, I don't know. This mouth feels a little bit too big for me, but I'm not really sure. Because then you have a tongue in there. But let's just start with this and, like, just carry this up. If that's his head, sort of. His arms are like here. Hey, Exoto, what's going on, dude? How you doing? What is up? How are you? What are you up to? Yeah, right? Oh, that's good, man. Glad to hear it. Feel like we kind of got the right idea, but I think this is way too out of proportion. I just got to connect it all. We'll see. I might be okay. We'll see. All right, like it's okay. Yeah, I'm not so sold on this aspect, but that's okay. We can maybe make this work. Just need a different material. It's a little hard here because we don't want to go too crazy, but I feel like he's like so disproportional right now. And this becomes green, so we have green. Oh, this is gonna shoot. This is gonna connect, isn't it? This doesn't stay separate from other. Yeah, it doesn't. Oh, crap. Okay, so what block do we have that is separate? I guess we could use gel, maybe? Gel might make sense. Or, sorry, not gel. Slime block here. That actually might work. How dark is this? But does this stay... Why don't you... Sir, why do you connect when I don't want you to? What other ones are there? Gel... No, it's not slime. Jesus, slime. What? Do any of these stay disconnected, or are these all... And there's a little bit of a line there. That kind of works. This is just very bright, unfortunately. I guess I could actuate it and make it darker. That could work. I mean, the problem is which one's darker, I guess. Oops. Yeah, these are all kind of the same. Frozen slime, maybe? I guess the frozen slime has a little bit more texture. So we could try that. I mean, I think it's too bright, but... I mean, it is Mario, so it's... I don't know if this is gonna work. That's meant to be his nostrils, by the way. So if you're wondering what I'm making, I am trying to make Bowser from Super Mario, but I think I'm kind of failing. It's kind of tricky. Oh, he's got these crazy ass eyebrows and horns, and I'm not quite sure I'm gonna get the right shape here. I mean, it's gonna be tricky. And I gotta do his body as well, which is gonna be a nightmare. So that's his nose or whatever, I guess. Then I gotta do these big shrubby eyebrows, which I gotta think about how I'm gonna make those. But he also has eyes, which obviously we gotta put down as well. So we'll go with his eyes are actually pretty close. Don't know if that's quite gonna work. Because, I mean, I like if I can get the eyeballs in a certain shape, but man. Well, oh, Axolotl, I'm making, I'm trying to make, this is the, oh god, what do you call it? It's like the final, when you fight at the end of the game in Super Mario World, you fight Bowser in his Koopa thingy, so I'm trying to make Bowser's head. So it's kind of like a snake, I guess, because he's like, what is he, like a dragon dinosaur type thing? I'm not really sure what he is, but... I could just do that and put a wall behind it. I'm trying to figure out the shaping here. It's just not quite working out. Oh, this should be like there. It just looks weird. It's like, I feel like I need another one, but then it's like it takes up too much room. And then this becomes out of proportion. So it's like I either got to find a way to like extend this, Which, I mean, I guess that works, but then this becomes really... I just feel like it's going to become way too big. Although I could be wrong. I don't know. You know, and that's where the horns would go, I guess. And he has, like, crazy-ass eyebrows and shit. It's like, there's just certain things where I'm like... I don't know. I do this. Would this work as, like, a... His, like... I don't know if this will work, but... He has, like, a mohawk thing, right? So... Not that that's quite right. We just gotta kind of point it up a bit, but I think we're kind of got the right idea. That's kind of stupid. I'm not gonna lie. And then I gotta figure out, he has like eyebrows too, which I also gotta figure out how to do that. I don't think there's gonna be a way to do that without, what could I use to do that? Yeah, that's gonna be tricky, because I gotta like either delete some of this or add something different. Because like if I just like, you know, if I just paint this, right, like it's gonna look dumb. Right, it's like, that looks really stupid, so I don't know what the option is there. But it is sort of coming together. I mean, I guess an alternative would be I could just use walls as eyebrows, right? Like, that actually looks like eyebrows, kinda. It's a little weird, I'm not gonna lie. But, like, there's not too many options. So the head does need to be more chubby. It's really hard to get the shapes, right? So, like, if I, like, for instance, like, I should probably have more, like, here. But you run into this problem, like, where this begins to, like, really overtake the design. And so, like, then I'm like, okay, if I do this, like, I gotta, you know, like, you start running into these, like, kind of other issues. It's like... Right, like, it's not that this is bad, it's just, like, I can make additional touches, like, that's not really the concern. The concern is, like, I don't know. It don't quite look right. Now, I could change this and then put the nostrils here just by, like... Maybe that's another thing I should do. Let me see if this makes more sense. It may not, we'll see. Because, again, it's hard to, like, make this work. Yeah, I think that is better. I just think the problem is, like, now his head is, like, completely overtaking this build, so I have to figure out where his arms are going to be. And that's going to be really, really hard, because if his head... Like, I know his, like, shoulders kind of line up with his head, so it's kind of weird, but... Yeah, what can you do? And I should try to have, like, a white background here, I just don't know if that's going to work. Not quite. What if we... Will this work? Yeah, it's a little weird, isn't it? I mean, it'd almost be better not to have anything there. That one's actually kind of tricky, because if I go too crazy, it's like too bright. Or actually, you know what I could do? What if we just do a darker white? That won't be as standout-ish. No, that still really stands out. That's the best we're gonna do. Look in general chat. What kind of nonsense are you posting there? Let me go check. Wait, where's my... Did I close Steam? Oh, or not Steam, sorry. Did I close, Yeah, dude, yours looks better than mine. That's actually really funny. This is great, man. You're gonna beat me to it. I mean, I do want mine to look kind of evil, and obviously this is gonna be tricky, but whatever. You know, we'll figure this part out. Oops. Sorry, guys. Touched on the wrong place. So this will be, the mouth will look different, obviously. I think we could maybe add more jowl to him. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do that necessarily. Okay, that's actually better. The red oval things? Yeah, I think they look better in mine. But again, mine just needs work. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna make mine. I'm just worried about I'm working on this section now. I'm not too fussed about it. This is the part that's gonna be tricky because I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to, you know, make this look like Bowser. Because like to me his arms, like they come down like, oops, I don't want them to be yellow, but like, you know, they kind of come down over here. And then he's kind of holding the edges of this, but his arms are so like fucking massive. And they come in and hold this thing, so I gotta be like, all right, so there's like gonna be a pointy part to the end here. So I mean, my options are either make the arm in its entirety, and there's a separation somehow, or I don't do that and I find another way. Now, he also has these like black spiky bands and shit, so that's another thing I gotta think about. But we'll get to that in a second. Because right now the other problem is like, I gotta make him have like fingers and shit, which easier said than done. Yeah, I don't love that. Right, because it's gonna be really hard to make his hands look like hands. I could try to fit in something like that to make it more separate, but I just don't think that's the answer. Yeah, we're going to work on that, because like his hand has to basically be there, so his elbow has to be a little bit higher than it looks like. And that with reef platforms and pressure plates. Oh, okay, that looks pretty good. I could try that. So like, this is kind of my problem, is like he's gonna have like his nails digging into this. So I gotta be kind of mindful for, you know, how's he got his hands in here. Without them getting completely stuck, which is another problem we tend to have with this sort of option. Axolotl, no worries, man. I know it's late for you. I appreciate you popping in, dude. Seriously, we're just working on this build. It's not gonna be my best build, but it's also not my, it's not a bit of a faster one as well. Oh, actually. I mean, this kind of works. It's a little bit weird, because it's like, you know, this is gonna be his hands and his nails and shit, but oops. Destroying the build. See you, Axolotl. Yeah, I don't know why the watch time doesn't work. It's not, I don't think it's the command, because that's a command that's built into Stream Elements. It's not actually on my end, I don't think. Although I could be wrong. Okay, well, you're supposed to paint this black, so that's the thing. Then we just gotta figure out how to connect this, but you kind of get the idea. The problem is it's really hard to make his shape and his body match, because the second I do that, this attaches and it just becomes a bit of a nightmare. Now again, So FYI, if you guys are wondering why it looks the way it does, a big reason I'm going with this, I'm not obviously trying to make this look like super nice. I'm trying to go for like that old school, like 8-bit look. So like if you look at this one, it's a lot more detailed just because it's a ship. But this one I was thinking like, I want like old school Mario where I think in my head, I'm like, you know, he's like pretty bad quality. So I want that 8-bit look. It's hard to achieve, but the best way to achieve that in Terraria, I find, is use less blocks or use a lot of the same blocks. So I'm not trying to go crazy with that and just make it like a, you know, recreation, I suppose, of that sort of look. We'll see if it works out or not, but oops. Oh, actually, no, this is darker. I like this more. This elbow part is a little strange. But, oh, you like Bowser? I think he's looking all right. Yeah, no, because Vinny, I think the thing is, if you try to make it look really nice, like I'd have to change a lot. I want this, like, I want it to look like crappy old school video gaming. That is the goal. The problem is it's still hard for me to do the shaping and make it look like, you know, obviously interesting or whatever. So I don't love that, but I don't think I have a choice. That's fine. My anatomy game is kind of ass, isn't it? The thing is, like, his arm would be like, he's kind of like this holding the thing. So the problem we have is this arm can be tucked in, but one of them has to be like in a different position, I think. So this was his elbow, right? Like you would have, I don't know. But you run into this weird problem where then it becomes really flattened out and looks stupid. I might just have to, I might have to make it really similar. Actually, the other thing I need to work on is, yeah, like that actually makes more sense to me. And then I would make this the nails after. Because he has no reason to do that. So maybe what I'll do is I'm going to start from the hand and then go up. I think that's part of the problem I'm having is I'm trying to do it the other way where I don't need to. And this way we can kind of come up with a bit of a blockier look. I don't know, something like this. We'll figure it out. It doesn't really matter, but we kind of, you know. And we'll just kind of shape this into an arm. That kind of looks more like an elbow on this side, I think. Now the other problem is I got to figure out how to make his like back shell thing, which I don't actually have to make because I mean this looks fine the way it is. It's more I think I want to. I'm gonna attempt it. We'll see what we come up with. Shoot, this actually needs to be. Yeah, that's actually gonna cause a bit of problems. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Because his body is still not quite the right shape. And it's also not the right color. So maybe I can do like, what if I do like sand? Maybe I just do a basic this. Like this might actually look better. What other options are there? Hey, Prince, what's going on, man? How you doing? Oh, Prince, so were you here when we were talking about, I was mentioning that there was a potential sponsor for the channel? So we have one now. That is it. I'm wearing one of the shirts they gave me. They actually did this. They did this delivery. We have a bunch of stuff. We have some cool stuff. They gave us like 4 t-shirts. I'll show you the other t-shirts in a bit. They gave these cool things. If the camera ever focuses, focus. Oh, ooh, yeah, sexy. So this is a pin. They've only made 500 of these, and then this is a keychain that apparently they're always sold out of, which is really cool. So we're coming up in the world. I say sponsored, but I say that loosely. I'm not really like actually fully sponsored, but it's pretty cool. Yes, exactly, Prince. This is a sponsor. So I don't know if you were here when we built this. So this one's meant to look like more like 3D or whatever, because the Samus ship, I was thinking of Metroid Prime when I built this, but this one I'm actually thinking more of like old Super Mario, like Super Mario World, or the the RPG one, to make like a really like 8-bit looking build. That was the idea. Whether I'm executing that now or not, I'm not really sure. It's a work in progress. But I think it's looking decent. I think. I hope. There's elements I don't love, obviously, but we're going to work on those. I'm just trying to figure out the arms and the sizing and whatever, because the problem we have here is this. Yeah, this is going to be different. Yeah, we're going to have to lower this, I think. We don't have a choice. How you doing, though, Prince? What's going on, man? How you been? Oh, yeah, this is no bueno. Yeah, I think this just has to go down one. So I'm going to smush these down. It's a little weird this is like so much bigger on this side, but... I just got here, bro. Let's see. Thanks, man. You know, the shirts are great, man. This is an extra large. And like, check this. So the cool thing with 86 is they're licensed by like, so they're working, like they work and are licensed by Relogic. So this is like Terraria specific shirt, right? Another Terraria specific shirt. Check it out. Right? They got that. There's this one that's freaking dope. This one looks like a Metallica shirt. Like this looks for like a metal band. Destroyer. So that's a pretty dope shirt. I really like this one. I like this one a lot too, the one I'm wearing. And they gave me some other cool stuff, a poster and like those pins. They gave me a nice card. It was handwritten. It was nice. Dude, the Destroyer shirt, I like it. It's nice. That's a gym shirt. These are gym shirts for me, man. I know they're nice, but I'm going to wear them in the gym because I want to beat them up a bit so I can kind of report back to you guys to be like, hey, the shirts, they're okay, right? Or if they're like actually good. So this is cool. It's like Super Mario RPG and Metroid Prime. So yeah, so Metroid Prime is a great game. I never owned it. I had a buddy that played, and I would like watch it because I was younger, so that's fine. But actually, I think this might be a case where we just leave that exactly where it is. Although it's weird that this one's so much. No, you know what? Let's. Oh wait. Yeah, let's just do that, just so it's a little bit wider. Maybe this way we can kind of fix it. There's something wrong with this section. Crap. I just haven't quite figured out what it is. It might be the fact we don't really have like an elbow. Maybe. But it still looks like an arm. Look at Matt playing some Soma. I don't know what that is. Frictional game. Fictional game? Frictional games makes some awesome. What is Soma? But yeah, I played Super Mario RPG quite a long time ago. But that was back when I think I had the emulators. And I played that. I played oh my god, Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger was fantastic. And I've always liked like RPGs and stuff. So you know what? I didn't unpaint all this because this just doesn't look very good. I know this looks, sorry, this is gonna look kind of stupid, but I think this actually matches better if I do this. I like the yellow, but I don't think it's gonna work for this design. It's just really throwing me off. Probably should come up with a better color, but whatever. Horror story, very interesting so far. They made Amnesia. I've heard of those. So again, as always, right? Like there's games I've heard of that I don't know them. But listen, it's always good to live vicariously through someone else, you know? There's a lot of, as always, there's a lot of cool games out there. You just got to find the ones you like, I think. That's, pretty common. Okay, so how am I going to do this? I want claws. I think that's the best way to do it, is just do a schmack. And maybe we'll do one over here just in case. All right. Little claws. It doesn't have the same texture behind it, but what can you do? Kirby games were interesting. I remember the older ones, and I never managed to get far in them because I never owned a console growing up, so I'd play a bit, but I liked them. I think the one that was weird, I think they released one for GameCube or N64, and it was just a bit odd. It wasn't that fun. Classic PC horror game, fun to watch, let's play, but way too scary. You know what the game that's I don't know if it's underrated scary, but it's spooky is and I love it, is Subnautica. That game was that was a creepy ass game. Let's put it that way. Scared a couple times in that one. I just feel like this needs more shape. I just don't know where to put it. No. What if I do this? Does it look worse? It's painted white. Uno momento, por favor. Oh God, no. Okay, I don't even know I have that. Yes, Fo. Yes, exactly. So, Fo, if you weren't here before, a while ago we made the Metroid chip, but I was thinking of Metroid from Metroid Prime, right? The N64 one. It was this is a lot more detailed. There's more going on. It's 3D. There's a ton of just nonsense, right? It's pretty detailed. And then this one, I was I want to go 8-bit, 16-bit, just not looking great, but you can kind of tell what it is. Kirby Terraria and Monster Hunter are... So I think I played Monster Hunter. I get I played the Monster Hunter world. I've never played Monster Hunter before that. I do understand that the people that played it a lot before it were super into it, right? Which I understand, right? I totally get that. Oh, no, let's get rid of that. But that said, I was I never got into them, so I was not when Hunter World came out, I was yeah, it's fine. It's fun. My reaction was very meh about it, I guess, because it's just not something I play. But people that are into it are they're into it, somewhat obsessively into it. So what if I do this? I need to give him a little bit of... I don't know if that texture makes sense. Very game Super Nintendo era was Secret of Mana. I played that game and Castlevania styles type, but I never fully got through them. Subnautica was making me... Yeah, Subnautica, man, the open water, the thalassophobia is it's real in that game. And they do such a good job of just keeping things quiet and tranquil, but it just slowly gets darker. Things just kind of pop up on your screen. Oh. Dragon Quest Monsters has its first... Wait, has its first new game coming out this Friday in years? Dragon Quest Monsters. I've heard of... See, all these names are familiar. I don't know the game. I haven't played them. Just started back up at the gym. Well, you should get yourself one of these shirts for the gym. When you go to the gym, you can grab one of these. Okay, this is sponsored. Well, it's sponsored. I'm an affiliate for these guys. They're sponsoring a video I will eventually do. If you want to go check them out, guys, go check them out. That's the link. You can buy t-shirts. They're on sale right now for Black Friday. If you use the code or you use my link there, I think I get like a small commission. No pressure. Obviously, this is not for everyone. They have some cool Terraria stuff, but they also have like they have like Street Fighter. They've got like Persona. They've got like Soul Calibur. They've got all kinds of different games. And they do merch that's licensed by the people that do it. So this is actually Relogic, like licensed through them. So it's pretty cool. Go check it out. Anyways, just started back up with it. Yeah. Me right, but much did. Yeah, but so fun. Listen, the gym, man, it's like you go, some days you're feeling it, some days you're not. Just like, try to go, be consistent where you can. If you can't, it's really not the end of the world, right? No one's gonna, the only person that's gonna care is you. And that's the only person that matters, all right? When you're going to the gym. That is the reality. That's a much better choice. It's a bit darker, but it works. So the thing I'm missing here is obviously I gotta shape this guy up. He's looking kind of skinny on this side, but now what I can do here too is I can actuate blocks like this to give it the shape. Oops. Ugh. Something like that, I guess. I'm not really sure if this makes much difference. Maybe I gotta try to make the same shape on this side. Well, it's a little hard to give it like the shape and texture I want, but I think we can kind of get behind this, right? Like it'll kind of gives it a bit more, shape. Some of the best progression, and it's also fun because you can do like, the progression's good, the exploration, obviously there's a mission. Like that's the one thing that I find some of these other games are missing. Like, so like Satisfactory is a game I've been playing and I enjoy a lot, but with like anything, I gotta kind of, I wish I could make that look more like hands. But yeah, like there's just games where like the storyline and missions and progression matter. I actually found Subnautica when they released the second one. I didn't find it that interesting. Maybe because like there wasn't as much interest. Like, well, like, I shouldn't say it wasn't as interesting. It felt like it wasn't as exciting, Because and probably because I'd played the other one, so I was like kind of knew what I was getting in for. Should I do this or should I? No, we screwed it. No. That's all gone. All right, let's keep that rounded. We'll just leave it like that. We're not gonna touch anything. I only started Terraria in February this year, and there is a learning curve, but I really haven't found it too bad. Oh, like Sarah, there's a ton of stuff you can do in Terraria. The problem is what Terraria does that's annoying is it doesn't tell you what the hell you have to do. That's the thing that gets me. So, once you get used to it, once you've played through it a couple times, it's actually, pretty straightforward. What do you think about long distance relationship? Like 3,000 kilometers away. Mongolia and Japan. So what's going on? You know what? I think it's fine. I think if you want to have a relationship with someone 3,000 kilometers away, you can do that. Actually, hold on. Let me just check something. So, I can tell you that the person I'm still with today, Megan, okay, we did long distance between Vancouver and Toronto, which is 4,300 kilometers away. And we've been together for a very long time. So I'm just saying, if you're worried about that, it is possible. I am living proof, okay? Now, obviously I'm taller and more handsome than you are, but that's not really the point, I mean, who wouldn't want to get with this, right? When did I start playing Terraria? I started playing this game a very long time ago, but I always found it was a game that I would start and stop and come back to. And then now I play it like regularly just because I have a Terraria like YouTube channel and that stuff. And it's like I've always enjoyed it. I just, you know, yeah. I think I have Subnautica in my Steam library, but never played. You should absolutely play it. If you like spooky games, that game you will shit your pants in that game. Just because you'll understand when you get in it. The way they do the water and the lighting and the feel, it's yeah. Now I do know there's actually a horror version of an underwater game. I forget what it's called. Like Dredge or Depths or I don't know. But it's spookier than it. It's like meant to be scary, but it's a similar idea. Yeah, you should definitely try it. It's surreal in most parts. And yeah, so Subnautica 2 was a big blah. It was fine. Well, Prince, it's not even that. I just found the map was smaller, and it was like I found it easy. I don't know. And we got like 1,700 hours in Terraria. I have 2,600, I think. This is my very first game on Steam. Well, it's a really Terraria is a great choice if you're looking for a game that's like good value, that's fun to play, multiplayer, like runs on any PC or any like console or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's just things like that. Like, you got to kind of take into consideration as well. And yeah, I've been recommending Terraria to like pretty much everybody because I just think it's. Oh, that looks worse. His arms are pretty big, so maybe that is appropriate. I don't know. It's a little bit weird. Do I like connect this? Will this look stupid? I don't feel like that looks terrible. That on the other hand looks bad. Okay, so we're not gonna do that on this side. That's okay. So Terraria, I think, is one of the top-selling games on Steam as well. So it's like it's really popular and it's very positive. Yeah, exactly. It's like 1 million reviews and people are like, double thumbs up, awesome, right? I think I'm with that kind of no, exactly. That's what I mean, Prince. It's like I think that's why you have such a really like loyal community, I guess. Which to me is like, you know, it's a good thing. It's like it doesn't mean that the game is like perfect or anything, but it's, you know. Oh, you know what I'm forgetting? I gotta make this guy's horns, don't I? Where's his... So the horns would kind of start here somewhere. Don't need to do too... I would love to be able to keep the eyebrow look here. I think we kind of can manage that. I know this is gonna be... I know this design is slightly off. It's not perfectly even. It's not the end of the world, but it's okay if these are a little uneven, I guess. Oh, I mean, not that uneven. Try to make them somewhat even where we can. And then we gotta find a way to connect these where they don't look stupid, so that might be tricky. I think that's a bit much, so we'll keep that in the inset here, but the problem is I don't want to connect this, so maybe I can... Yeah. I think that's the play. I know his horns aren't actually that long necessarily, but it's like hard to get the right angle, so it's fine. So do I have 3.8 hours in Growtopia. Oh, I've never heard of that game. Is it like so? Is it like really similar? Growtopia, I had never heard of it. Yeah. 10K hours in PoE. Jesus. Now, granted, I do know, like, I'm a big Diablo. All right, sorry, I'm a big Diablo 2 fan. I'm not a fan of Diablo 3 or Diablo 4. Unfortunately, they've continuously botched those games, in my opinion. But I know PoE people are like, they get really into. That's that much I can say readily. Ooh. I actually think this is a better color choice. The bone look is probably better. Now the problem is the background needs to be a yellow. Yeah, so if I do this white, it's pretty noticeable, isn't it? Well, it's not that noticeable. What if we just do bone wall? There's a bone wall. No. Nope. No, we're gonna stick with that. That's fine. Screw it. Actually, you know what we could do? We could fleck this with a bit of white here and there. That'll give it a bit of color, like, and just, like, I don't know, it feels a bit more alive, maybe. The gameplay, like, is of him hitting zombies with a wooden sword. It was so... I mean, yeah, but if you... Listen, man, if you find a game that doesn't look good but looks fun... Oh, sorry. Like, any game that, like, even Terraria looks very dumb to a lot of people, which I totally get, right? Like, it's not, people are like, oh, this looks like weird. I'm like, yeah, I get it, right? Like, it's not the most, like, oh my god, this game's amazing. But it just, again, it just sort of depends on the person, right? If you like, see a game like this and you're like, oh, this is kind of cool, I'd play that, right? Like, then it's for you. And if it's not, then it's not. Like, there's no right answer. It's just, I think so many people are like, well, we've talked about this before on the channel. So many people are like, oh, the game has to be like top tier, like amazing graphics. I'm like, yeah, okay, but then the game sucks, right? And it's like, I don't want a game that's like solely... Didn't really think of that, did I? Let's try, I don't want a game that's like trying to like microtransact me into the ground. That's been my bigger issue with a lot of the games that have come out recently. Is I just feel like they're trying to be like, how can I sell you on a game that like has nothing? Like I just, my interest in that stuff is like so fucking limited. I don't know if this is gonna look like a shell or not. I think this might look like shit. But I'm still trying to go with the 2-bit look. Oops. So the problem here is with the shell is like, this is actually pretty thick on this side. But I think I can maybe get away with it if I just, if I just use the right things here. And what do I do in here? Is this green? No. His green spiky bit's on the top. But I don't know if I want to necessarily do that. It's gonna be hard to see what's happening here. So the question is, does he have like, what's on the internal part of this? Is it green or is it yellow or is it nothing? Like, is it just this? It doesn't seem to really make the most sense to me. I feel like I can almost get this right if I just can get the texturing. Oopsies, that's not my screen. 1 second, guys. Sorry, I'm not catching on chat. So, you need to work ass hard to get currency and buy some fancy blocks. Build. Oh, I see. D2 was amazing by itself, but the replay was incredible. Ah, dude, it was crazy. Early Terraria looks dumb. I think a lot of early games look dumb, but yeah. Thing is, it was an act. So I think just look. Oh. But Don, it doesn't matter. You like what you like, right? When you have to buy MTX to have complete game experience, it's no. Well, like, so here's my thing. Like my thing with the game. So like a lot of games now, like I keep saying, like they're so hell bent on being like, how can I, extract the most amount of money out of people, as opposed to being like, how do I make the game like good, right? It's all transactionary, which I understand to a point, right? Like I understand people need to make money, but like Terraria is releasing updates for nobody because they can. All right, that's actually working quite nicely. I just want like a thin. Why do you do this to me? Well, you know what? I guess I could do. Let's just make the shell here on the inside too. I don't know if this will actually work or not, or if this is like interrupted. Does that interrupt too much, or does that work? That kind of looks like a shell, right? Like, again, it doesn't have to be perfect. The idea is like kind of this 8-bit, 2-bit look, whatever you want to call it. Shell, yay, nay. I think the shell looks pretty good. I think. I need to get some food here. All right. For Bowser, you can't see the inside of it, but you can, yeah, I know, but I'm trying to like invent this sort of like as I go, right? So I think if I do like a little layer here, like this might actually look better. It's not gonna be perfect, right? Like I'm gonna have issues regardless. So just the question of, do I do this or do I do, if I leave it like, I don't know, like this. I'm not really sure. I think that makes sense, but like, I don't know if this is the color this would be, or if this would be like black or something. I don't think that looks bad. It's okay. Yeah, it's really tone deaf for companies to do things the way Blizzard shit the bed, man. Like I said this recently. I am not buying any more Blizzard games. Not until, like, if I do, it's gonna be like the game has to be phenomenal, and I have to see like reviews. I bought Diablo 4 and I was like, I'm not gonna buy it till I like, and I got impatient. I was like, no, I want to play it. Regretted it. I played it and I was like, this is just like okay, done. I'm not doing it anymore. It's one of those things. It's like there's an amount of disappointment. There's only so much disappointment I can handle, I guess. That's the best way to put it. And they've disappointed me very regularly in the last little while, and I'm not here for it. It's the best way I can put it. Like, I just refuse to buy a game from them that I'm like, I know this is going to be garbage. Right? So until I see something that's like, yes, this is like a really good game, you should totally buy it. Like, cool, great, awesome. That's going to be a long, long ways off, in my opinion. I don't know when that's going to change, how it's going to happen. Oh, that's not good. Uh-oh. Oh. How do I fix that? I guess I gotta put another block here. Most unfortunate, but it's okay. These don't have to look the same on both sides. Doesn't really matter. We can maybe do this in here. There we go. Try offline white gems perk inside the shell. Never. It's gonna be black and you're gonna like it. I think the other good game will come. Well, so this is my thing, Prince. Like, tell me where the great game has been from. Like, a perfect example for me, my frustration with Blizzard is it took them like 10 years or whatever, like from StarCraft 1 to StarCraft 2, right? What did they do with StarCraft 2? Still 3 teams. Like, the story and all that stuff, great. The game itself, there are 3 teams still. I'm like, you had 10 years to find a way to balance a 4th team. Like, give me something. And all they did in that game, by the way, if you don't know, so the game of the year in strategy for like a number of years leading into whatever was Dawn of War, which is a Warhammer game. I'm a big fan of Warhammer, and me and my buddy play that game all the time. Half the units that they added were just like a version of that. And I was like, dude, this is just like, all they did was say, better graphics, same game, right? Because it was the same game. You know, obviously they changed some mechanics and characters, fine. And I was just like, really? Is that actually it? Like you're just adding, well, I won't say nothing, but like you're not really adding a lot, right? Like it was crazy to me. I gotta find a way to get some light in here, so I might have to do a luminant coating on this, just to pop this out a bit. I think that's fine. We'll get to that after. The top here might need to be black too. Ugh. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. The OGs are gone. It's like all Activision now. Blizzard North people. No, but dude, but it's also like it's not just that they're gone. It's like they're just also never gonna come back because they're never gonna go back to that style. I don't think that's my bigger concern. Is like I don't see them being like, oh yeah, we're totally gonna go back to that. Like they're not gonna do that. Like they're gonna be like, oh, how can I release something? Like, do you ever notice how the games like when they come out, it's like the game's very but that item shop where you can buy stuff, oh, that thing is working perfect. It looks snazzy, right? It looks nice. And it's updated all the time. Right? But then the gameplay's like the servers that are crap, no, we're not gonna worry about that. That's a later problem. And that's where I'm like, it just shows you where the priorities are. I'm like, dude, I don't have time for that. Like I don't tolerate that shit, you know? Like it's like so like I said, I'm just done with Blizzard. Like I mean like if Blizzard can ever release a game that's like really good and comes with like tons of acclaim, I'm probably still gonna wait. But like Diablo 5, I don't give two shits about Diablo. I was actually playing a modded version of Diablo again. I forget what they're called. There was 2 that came out, and I was like, you know, they added maps like PoE or whatever. And I was like, this is fine. Like, you know, like where are the rune words in Diablo like 3? Where are the like, you know, like, or 4 for that matter? Like they fucked up the aesthetic in Diablo 3 and then they went back. I'm like, guys, oh my god, like Diablo 2 just needed to be the same game with better graphics, which is what they did with Diablo 2 Resurrected or whatever it was. And I was like, wow, what a novel concept. And it was fun. Now I played the shit out of Diablo, so I'm not super, you know, I guess into it as much as I used to be, but my god. No, I'm not, Ben. I'm sorry. Maybe someone's you know, hucking out shekels. I can you know, no, even if they were hucking out shekels, I wouldn't buy it. Yeah, it used to be, what's the best game we can release for the player? No, exactly. Now it's not like, what's the most crap? Yeah, but the thing is, man, it'll come to bite them in the ass because, like, for me, like, especially as I get older and I'm like more busy with work and other stuff, I'm like, I have less and less time to do it. Like, I'm playing Terraria, I'm playing Satisfactory. Now my tastes change, but like, Satisfactory is a great little game. It's lots of fun. There's a lot of cool stuff to do. But you know, like with anything, it's just like, I don't know, man. If people want to, if I feel like people are being like scummy with like trying to make it transactional bullshit, I'm like, I have no interest. Like, and the problem is, it's like, I won't recommend games to anyone. I won't recommend it to you guys. Not that I'm like a big streamer. I don't know. Like, I'm in this weird spot where I think the way it's been put together of late is just, it's boring. Like, I don't know how else to put it. It's straight up boring. And I don't think they're ever gonna try to fix it. So that's what I'm a little worried about, is like, you know, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, like this game that is like entirely focused on transactions, you know, it's great. You know, yeah, you can totally have fun with it. Except that the servers are bad, multiplayer is buggy, like all this stuff is happening, and you're like, okay, like when are we gonna, like, I don't know, fix the problem? You know, and there's like, oh, it's fucking crickets. It's like, you know, I don't know. It's just a weird thing to me. I don't fully understand it, I guess. Like, to me, the idea should always be, it's like, how do I make to your point, like, how do I make the game fun for people? How do I make it like engaging? How do I keep a community around it? Because if you have a community around a game, you're in a pretty good place, in my opinion. Right? It's not to say that it's gonna be, you know, perfect or anything, but it's like you end up in a place where you're like, okay, like, yeah, the game's not doing amazing, but it's like there's no longevity to games. It's like you play them and you're like done in an hour. Like if they're story driven, like maybe you're playing a bit longer, sure. But like, man, like I don't know what it's been. It's like, I don't want to say it's just, I'm just getting older and more crotchety, which is a possibility, right? But it's harder to keep people's attention in general. So why not like have games that are actually like good, you know, that people are like keen on playing, or like they want to, you know, just spend time in. I cannot for the life of me understand why that's not a like top of the list type item for all this stuff. I don't know. It's very weird to me. Like, I don't know. It's just me maybe. I'm going to head out. Have a good night. Vinny, thank you for coming in. I hope you get yourself that Fortnite Battle Pass. Unfortunately, I can't help you with that. But thanks for popping in, dude. You might like Grim Dawn. I haven't. I've seen it. I think that's a Warhammer game, right? Or it's based off a Warhammer game or something. I can't remember. Oops. Let's include this. That's in there. That's in there. That's in there. Oh, I did use COG. And that's it. Okay, so I'm going to actually... One thing I'm going to grab here is I'm going to Illuminant. I think this will solve my problems because this is a little bit dark. So if I do this... Ah, there we go. I'm going to do it just on the face and the eyes. Because I think this actually needs it. And I'll just pop the face a bit more. Again, this will give us that kind of 2-bit look. Which I think will look pretty good. Don't want to miss any teeth. Okay, and then what we want to do actually is, I think I can... Can't screw that up. Let's grab white. And let's grab... I think we were using deep red, if memory serves. Nope. Just... No, wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Okay, no, we're good. Just need Illuminant. I actually like the Illuminant. It had a kind of a cool effect here. Kind of makes it look like there's a bit more there. And then back to Illuminant. Right. That's a bit... It is a bit on the bright side, but I'm going to keep that, I think. Alright. It's kind of funny. But it works. I think we got to do the eyebrows too in the back here. It just... They're not standing out enough for me. Alright, that looks pretty good. It's from Crate Entertainment. They're original devs that made Titan Quest. I've heard of that as well. In any case, I've heard of it. I just haven't played it. So, but again, my point with all this still sort of stands, right? Where it's just like, at the end of the day here, like, what we're really, I guess, I don't know, interested in or whatever, is like games that are just more fun. Oh, right. This will, now. I guess I gotta make up loading. How do I want to do this? Let's do echo. Actually, hold on. We could actually put this away because I am using this as part of the main build. So let's go and do that. Okay. And then I gotta feed the animals here in a sec. So, sign. We're gonna get some echo. And we're gonna grab... Oh, I guess I can just do echo blocks. I don't really need... There we go. What is the date today? I have like no idea what day of the week it is. I'm like, okay, November 28th. Ah, there we go. All right. So there's our build. It looks pretty dope. It's kind of, I mean, again, compared to the Samus one, I think it's way like different, but the idea was to go with that like really 8-bit look. And I think we kind of achieved it. It could be better in some spots, obviously, but I don't want it to be too detailed and too over the top. The idea is like kind of like a simple, subtly interesting design, which I think, yeah, for the most part, it looks like we got here. So grab some food, bro. I'll be looking. Oh, no worries, Prince. I won't be here much longer. I also have to go do some other stuff. So I wanted to do a short stream today, which, you know, whatever. We've achieved that, I suppose. Well, let's include me in the photo. We don't really need too much detail here, I don't think. And we'll do one with the background off. Done. All right. I think it looks pretty good. I wish they would keep space when you take photos. It never seems to want to do that, but that's okay. So that looks pretty decent, right? I mean, it looks right. It looks appropriate for all these things. So I think that's pretty good. I'm not going to touch it too much more. I could obviously put a ton of detailed work if I wanted to, but the idea was to go with that 8-bit look, especially on the Bowser part, which I think we mostly achieved. It's not perfect. Obviously, it looks kind of strange, but I don't know. I just really like it. So I'm happy with this. Guys, with that said, I think it's a short stream. Like I said, we did start at 6. It's shorter only because I have a bunch of stuff I got to catch up on, including editing some videos for you guys on the YouTube channel, which, by the way, guys, if you didn't see the YouTube video today, it was posted. We're still working on our thumbnails. We're still working on, well, all of it, honestly. We're just trying to get better at it. So if you get a chance, please go check that stuff out. Please let me know if you guys have any builds or other ideas in mind. This one was kind of impromptu. I know it looks a little strange, but it was really fun to make. So hope you guys enjoyed it, guys. We'll see you guys very soon. Don't forget, we have our merch now, or well, we have a affiliate merch or whatever. Very, very cool shirts. I'm actually really happy with them. And hopefully if you guys take a closer look, you guys will enjoy them as well. But all that said, guys, we're out of here. Please enjoy yourselves. Yeah, I hope you guys like this build, and well, we'll catch you soon. Peace.